I hate that for some reason OBS doesn't always like to capture the game.
What?
It's weird. Like sometimes when I transition, it just like doesn't have the game.
Oh.
Am I? Why it does this sometimes. Usually if I do there we go. There's the game. Okay, now we're fine.
Woo!
Now we're fine.
Yay!
I
It fucking works.
gotta figure out why it sometimes this isn't captured, but that's whatever.
Oh.
So, Monsters Roadtrip.
Monsters Road Trip.
Do you want to play Brooklyn?
Brooklyn want to join us? Brooklyn should totally join.
All right, 2-player. So there's 3 difficulties. There's Friend Hugger. You know, there's no way ending up with a failure or an MVP ending. There's Road Tripper, which is survival co-op experience, including player performance ranking at the end. And then Prank Masters, which basically just makes things harder. So these, I would recommend. I haven't done Prank Masters yet. So this one, no way of failing, no way of getting MVP. This way can fail, but can also get MVP. Which one do you want to do?
Let's do Road Tripper. I don't need easy mode.
Speaking of, now do you want to do easy, normal, or hard?
But we already chose.
No, we chose whether or not we can fail the game and how difficult. Now we're choosing how easy it is to succeed or fail, because basically So basically, the way this works is we're on a road trip and we have resources, and you need a certain amount of resources in order to get to a destination and get an ending. But if you run out of any resources, you fail and the game ends. And so like this, like easy, we get higher initial resources and deeper conversations are impossible to fail. Normal, just standard initial resources. You get 1 extra attempt if you mess up a deep conversation. And then hard is like harder to get to the destination. Resources changes are, more severe, and you don't get any extra attempts at deep conversations.
I'd say either normal or easy, whichever you feel like.
Do normal. Normal was pretty easy as long as it was like focus, as long as you focus on what you're doing. So, the road. What mythical beast of asphalt. Once tamed in what became one of the strangest, most wonderful journeys of our lives. Back then, when we were young and unafraid, summer was coming to an end when Polly and Scott planned a road trip. The whole thing was bound to go off the rails. This was a Prank Masters after all. Scott Howell, 21, a werewolf athlete who compensated for his rather small brain with a stupidly huge heart. And Polly Geist, 22, a party ghost with an insatiable hunger for all things wrong, all the wrong things. Each of them were by themselves an agent of chaos, but together they were the perfect combo for hijinks to ensue. Who in their right mind would have agreed to join them on such a trip? I'll be player 1. I'm gonna be...
Oh my god!
I'm be Juan. Well, I make it my name.
The one and only.
Who do you want to be? I have all the characters unlocked, so.
Okay, which character? What are the characters?
So we have the 4 main ones from Monster Prom.
I played Monster Prom once.
Yeah, so we have the 4 main ones, and then we also have this.
Oh. Okay, but I must go with the squid.
Zoe?
I have to go with the squid.
He is Eldritch Horror.
Squid.
Do you want to keep the names, or do you want, what do you want your name to be?
Purple?
Purple.
No. That's not a name.
What do you want your name to be?
I'll put my name. Renard.
And do you want to keep pronoun and she?
Yes.
Can't wait.
All right, and then here are the music we can have vibing in the background. We got desert vibes. Tropical rave. Lo-fi beats. And then surf rock.
I feel like either tropical rave or surf rock. Lo-fi beats is really good, but I feel like I'm gonna fall asleep.
So tropical rave or surf rock?
Mhm.
Go with surf rock. The road trip was a dangerous idea. Yes? Was it poorly planned? Yes. Did we do it anyways? Fuck yes. For in the end, we were young and unafraid, and we were ready to start.
Cats can't normally drive, but I am no normal cat.
So basically, this is the way it works. On like each turn that we get, we have 2 destinations we can choose from. And I'll just explain now. There are tutorial things that pop up, but I'll just explain it now. As you can see on the side here, we've got height, magic, mind, money, soul, and stamina. These will go up and down depending on the choices that are made. Magic also works as fuel, so like that's technically how the car drives as well.
Okay.
And as you can see with these locations, the possible choices we have when we go to a location, like one choice will give us soul. One choice will, take away soul, and then unknown. So it's always going to be plus something, minus something. Like the plus magic, plus mind, minus money, those types of things. Okay. And then there will be more that come up later. And then basically to get to a destination, we need at least 20, we need to hit 25 of something.
Okay.
And if we hit 0 of anything, game over.
Okay.
But let's see, it's my turn to pick, and I'm gonna take us to graveyard. 69 bottles of beer on the wall.
I'm gonna drink them all.
Graveyards are solemn, quiet places made for reflection and paying respect to the dead.
Night of the purring dead.
If you're a snooze fest, but you're with Polly and Scott, which means a graveyard is a perfect place to play a prank. The only question is, what's the best prank to pull? You can raise the dead, spook people by posing as ghosts, or this. Okay, so this already popped up. So when you see, like, this means it's an even trade. This would give us soul, take away something else in exchange for soul. Now this, though, when you have the stonks here, so the stonks mean we'll be given 3 options, and each option will have a different severity of what happens. So like small arrow, small give, small take. Middle arrow, like the middle arrow is going to be an even, like again, go up, down, normal is like doing one of these. And then the big arrow, big stonks, is going to be big give, big take, with also a minor give and a minor take of 2 other things.
Yo.
So this one like can potentially be big risk, big reward type situation depending on. So it's like early in the game. I'm actually gonna go with this one just because it's a good one to have this early on because because we're not anywhere near losing yet. But like if you're near 0 for something, this can be a very dangerous thing because it can fuck you over. You find your friends and tell them you plan to crash a funeral. We're immediately on board. Hello, 3 raccoons and a coat.
Funeral crashing. One of my favorite pastimes. It's like wedding crashing, but for ghosts, geriatrics, and thrice-widowed girl bosses.
You all crash various funerals, wreaking all sorts of mourning havoc. When you walk into then you walk into someone's eulogies, which of course, Scott and Polly want to crash too. Nothing is sacred.
Oh yeah, the deceased and I go way back. We made out in a bathroom stall at a club in Amsterdam.
Naughty.
It was the second best hookup I've ever had that started with accidentally walking into the men's restroom.
Me and the deceased were best friends. We met at the zoo and had a really great conversation, and we met up there again every day for months.
Oh.
To be honest, I don't know what I'm going to do without Mr. Flippers in my life anymore.
Honey, we're not at Mr. Flipper's funeral. It's been a year since he broke out of his exhibit and got eaten by polar bears. You have to let him go.
Okay then, says the pastor. Who's next on the eulogy list? TheAzalan? No offense, but given the eccentric eulogies that we've heard today, we want to make sure you actually know the deceased before you let you speak. Damn, you were just gonna say they will be missed and get back to eating cream puffs. Now you gotta come up with a lie on the spot. So I admit I was a stranger to the deceased, but aren't we all strangers to everyone at the end of the day? I was a deceased secret lover. I know the deceased because I am the deceased. It's me! I'm going with this one.
Oh my god!
I know the deceased because I am the deceased. It's me.
What?
What? Wait, what? But how? The crowd explodes as everyone freaks out of their own at your admission. This gives you time to do some sleight of hand tricks to really bring your prank home. Someone check the coffin, one person cries. Oh my god, it's full of confetti! But if TheAzalan's really the deceased, why do they look like TheAzalan? Not for long, you use your sleight of hand magic to rip off the face and reveal the deceased face underneath. You declare that you're here to stay with the goodbyes and incriminate your murderer.
The murderer is here? Oh shit! Who done it, Gary?
It was me, cries the pastor, brandishing a gun. I'd so look forward to officiating your funeral, Gary, so much that I killed you, and I'll do it again if I must. Faster gunfire, everyone screams, you fall, clutching the bullet wound in your chest. You feel your life fading, but with a final sleight of hand, you remove your face one more time. You may shoot me, Pastor, but would you shoot yourself?
Holy shit!
Holy shit! Plot twist upon plot twist!
Huh.
Wait, but if TheAzalan was actually Gary, who was actually the pastor all along, then where's TheAzalan? Sitting in your chair, of course, the same place you were all along. You smile and eat the cream puffs as Scott's mind gets completely blown. The pastor dies of his technically self-inflicted bullet wounds. You gain +2 hype, +1 magic, but you lose -2 soul and -1 mind for your mind-bending prank.
Hi.
I am very confused.
Welcome to the road trip. Here are your choices. You can go to a cheap motel, or we can go to the rodeo.
So I can gain...
Yeah, so these, 2 choices will gain you hype, and then an unknown, and then these are all unknown.
We're pretty good on hype, so let's do the cheap motel. Better than sleeping outside, right? That was a nice graveyard. Almost made me homesick.
There's no shame in sticking to a budget, but honestly, you might have been better off sleeping in the car.
Pizza!
But hey, sometimes you gotta rough it for a night. It's build character. At least that's what you tell yourself while you're browsing the abysmal room options available to you. Too late to back down now, though. Which room would you like to rent for the night? Here are your options. A room that's a hole in the floor. The haunted room when someone was totally murdered. And a room with only 1 bed. All of these will be even trades with whatever we get.
Mm. I'm hesitating between the hole in the floor and the murdered.
Something tells me because this is haunted, there is a possibility we gain magic from this, or possibly soul.
No.
This I have literally no idea.
Let's try the haunted room.
Haunted room? Alright. You get to your room. It's haunted. Say what you want about this motel, but you can't accuse them of false advertisement. Welcome to your room. Hope you don't mind if my fellow curses and I unravel your sanity tonight.
Yeah, go ham. I'm already dead, so most curses don't fuck me up too much.
I'm not even afraid of the spaghetti Sergei, the Italian chef who drowned in the bathtub. He cursed all of the faucets to only dispense cold, creepy pasta.
Awesome, bro!
Wait, we get a room with unlimited pasta faucets? This rules! Do any of the other appliances dispense garlic bread? No!
Boo.
But we have a Mirror Mary, the spear trapped in the mirror who wails funeral dirges through the night.
Oh, sick! I was just saying I wanted to do 4 a.m. karaoke, but Renard said we couldn't if we didn't have a backup vocalist. This is great. Yeah, it's just fucking super. We've got 2 backup singers, actually. Check out that guy staring at us in the corner. I bet he's got a great singing voice and a bubbly personality. Oh, that's actually super unsettling. Who the hell are you? I'm Tanner, says the creep. I was killed in the corner by a guest I was watching sleep. She stabbed me. Can you believe it? Your death was a total injustice, Tan. It's your given right to haunt this room in revenge and stare at its guests all night long. No. Spooky spaghetti I can handle, but creepy men staring at me while I sleep is not allowed. Do something, Renard. What do you want to do? You can break the curse by helping Tanner complete his unfinished business, listing every bird known to man aloud. Or you can upgrade your curse, see if the ghost of the guy who's drowned in the champagne and now vomits free champagne is available. This would definitely get us more soul, because you're helping a deceased person. This would probably be hype because it's champagne, but... I mean, it would get us drunk. It would probably give us hype but lose us mind. This would get stamina, but yeah, this would get us. This would give us soul, and this would definitely lose us stamina. I can tell you, stamina is lost when you do anything that's like taxing or monotonous, and this would definitely be monotonous. Yeah, I was gonna say it's either gonna be stamina or hype, but soul is currently our lowest stat, so we could do that. Break the curse. Let's list the verbs. Talk about verbs. I like verbs. You want me to list all of the birds, asked Tanner? Okay, if you really think that'll help. Albatross, auklet, Bertrand, blackbird, bluebird, bunting, bushet, haversack, cardinal, chickadee. Is he really gonna list every bird in alphabetical order? Isn't this gonna take, like, forever? Yeah, but we'll probably be here for a while. Don't worry, though. I've got it. It'll be worth it to get rid of him. Dipper, Doverturtle, dove, dowitcher, duck, American black duck, falcated duck, fulvous whistling duck. Oh my god. He's gonna list subtypes of each bird, too? It's okay, Polly. We'll just cover your ears and it'll be over soon. Eagle, falcon, finch, flycatcher, godwit, goldeneye, goldenfinch, goose, Canadian goose, gull, hawk, gray hawk, red hawk, white hawk, blue hawk. What? There's no such thing as a blue hawk! Oops, I think you're right. Damn it, now I lost my place. Gotta start over. Albatross. Scott hugs Polly while she goes insane. The list of birds seems to spiral on forever, and then suddenly it's over. Tanner ascends into the sky. That seriously worked? Do you think if I listed all the birds, I'd leave the physical realm too? Hopefully you never find out, because you never want to go through that bullshit. Bullshit again. You gain +2 soul for helping the weird spirit move on, but you lost -2 hype listening to that exchange list. I would have shared that would have been stamina. Hey.
My turn.
My turn. I can take us to a monster truck deathmatch or the national park. Let's see. This would give us hype and money. This would lose us mind, stamina. Monster truck deathmatch.
My mattress was so lumpy.
Wait, you guys got mattresses? Nothing says fun like two huge trucks on huge wheels wrecking the shit out of each other.
It's like trucks, but bigger.
Stands are filled with cheering, hooting fans ready to see some vehicular carnage. As for you and your friends, you're ready to watch the show, take a joyride, hose as food vendors. Joyride! Your plan to drive a truck in a monster truck deathmatch is going well until security says you can't drive a truck in the monster truck deathmatch.
What do you mean we don't have security clearance? Don't you know who I am?
No I don't. That's why I'm not letting you inside.
But I'm the Turkmenistan Worldwide Monster Truck Deathmatch Champion 3 years in the running!
Oh shit, are you serious? We're so sorry, I didn't know you were coming today.
I'll let it slide for now, gentlemen. But the Turkmenistani Emperor will hear about this.
Wow, Turkmenistan has an emperor now? Times sure change. Security guards let the Turkmenistani champion, Polly, and her hype squad, you and Scott, into the arena.
We did it again!
Yeah, Polly. That's right, gang!
You're kind of cutting out, you might be peeking your mic.
Bros.
We still have a problem, bros. These trucks are way too tall to climb into.
Fuck, you're right. Stupid monster truck engineers only cared about how high they could make their trucks, and not how high they should have.
Ollie, if we're getting in, we need to do it quick. The crowd's getting restless. Oh boy. What's happening? Someone better figure it out to drive that car quick or I'm gonna get really pissy and restless. Shit, it's true. We need to think of a way to get in that car. This is why God invented giraffes. Probably, don't know, conjure a giraffe. So this would be magic because we'd be conjuring something. Transcend the sense of self until space makes no sense anymore. You are everything and you are everywhere, therefore you're already inside the monster truck. This would gain us mind. So this would cost magic, this would cost mind, I believe, because I believe this is gonna get us hype. So this would cost us magic, this would cost us mind, and we have more magic than mind right now. So I'm gonna do a giraffe.
Giraffe?
Why are Scott and his friends drawing pictures in the mud on the monster truck instead of just driving the monster truck? This is dumb!
Holy shit balls, I think they're attempting the forbidden giraffe transmutation.
What? Is that what new sports strategy or something?
No bro, it's alchemy. Scott and his friend are trying the alchemical symbols to summon a giraffe. But it's so risky with the laws of equivalent exchange, they'll have to sacrifice something to create such a complex creature.
Damn bro, how do you know all that?
I'm into alchemy. You know I do other stuff besides stand behind you wearing a football helmet, right?
While the wolf pack bickers, you guys are finally completed your summoning circle. From the fabric of the universe, you slowly begin assembling the giraffe. The giraffe's giant skeleton spawns from nothingness. The bones are then slowly coated with bloody sinus, throbbing muscle and flesh. A horrible, anguished, belting cries fill the arena as the giraffe is conjured from its dark realm into your reality. You begin to understand why nobody wants a giraffe sounds like. It's too painful to witness.
Man.
Is it finally summoned? That was a huge bummer.
Sorry, we subjected you to such pain and misery, giraffe bro. Would taking a joyride in a monster truck make it up for it? The giraffe lets out a horrible bleat that you take to mean yes please. He ferries you up into the truck bed and then climbs in himself. You gain +2 hype competing in the monster truck deathmatch, giraffe bleeding joyously with the whole time. Unfortunately, you lost -2 magic due to the whole law of equivalent exchange bullshit. Oof.
Let me untangle my tentacles first.
Alright, your choices are a ranch, you can embrace your inner horse girl, or a regular gas station, the backbone of any road trip experience.
I mean, nothing ever goes wrong in a ranch.
Wanna go to the ranch?
Go to ranch.
Can we get the monster truck, Polly?
Nah, they get terrible gas mileage.
True. Sunshine, open fields of rolling wheat, and pounding hooves. This truly is a horse's paradise.
Horsies!
Science has proven there are 3 key activities to do with horsies. Question is, which are you going to do today? You can ride the horsies, whisper to the horsies, or worship the horsies. And remember,
worship the horsies.
All right, you want the stonks?
Stonks.
You all approach the stables, but find they're already full of other people visiting the ranch. You're surrounded by young girls in blue jeans and ponytails. They're bowing to the horses and filling diaries with their horse doodles. Goddamn horse girls.
Horse girls. Horse girl cult. No.
You also see a familiar ginger fuckabus you met at summer camp. Oh boy. You should voice this one.
Hey there.
Howdy.
I saw her.
Huh?
Whoa, what's the weird stuff happening back there?
We just talk about how cute Polly is in this outfit.
She's so adorable. I love her belt. Oh, that? It's the horse girls. They love worshipping the horsies. It's weird, but I sort of get it. Horses are beautiful and gentle, and easier to talk to than people sometimes. I even consider myself a horse girl from time to time. Oh, really? But I thought, you know... yes, for the most part I prefer using non-gendered terms for myself. It's sweet of you to remember. But I don't know, I like to think that horse girl sort of refers to a way of life, like something that goes beyond gender. That's just me though, it's not one size fits all. It's best to always ask first.
I do feel like horse girls is like a general vibe, it's not necessarily a gendered thing.
Yeah.
I feel like anyone is just like weirdly obsessed with horses.
Oh, I got it.
You know what, Sawyer? I may not be a girl or a horse, but I think I might be a horse girl.
Nice. So, are you not joining the horsey worship with the other girls? Nah, they can get pretty intense. They say the worship grants them secret horsey magic or something.
Touchdown!
I'll try it. Now that I'm a horse girl, I honor the horsies by playing basketball game horse with them. I'm sure they'll love to be included.
I mean, horses aren't really known for their basketball skills, but sure, knock yourself out.
Celebration twerk!
I'll knit my new equine overlords a beautiful saddle blanket, except I'll knit it with my butt to honor them with my incredible booty. How do you knit something with your butt?
Look, she's
Are
a
you
ghost.
a spider?
She's a ghost. You know.
Okay then. Bernard, are you getting in on this?
Obviously, horses aren't even in the top 5 weirdest things you've ever worshipped. How do you worship them? You can scream horse until your throat gets, hoarse. To show loyalty, kill the horse's natural enemy, Travis Packard, fucking Travis Packard. Or do the evil horse girl pact, complete devotion by braiding your hair, filling 1,000 notebooks with drawings of majestic horses and essays on how much you love them. So again, very minor change.
What the fuck is Travis Packard?
I have no idea. Normal change or big change. What do you want to do?
Braid the tentacles.
Braid the tentacles?
Braid the tentacles.
You're going for the full-on horse girl pact.
Yes.
You grab some notebooks and get to work. You fill thousands of pages with equine doodles, poems, and heartfelt essays about your horsey overlords. I love horses, you write. I really love horses. I love them so much. I've loved horses ever since I started into the soft, soulful eyes of the friendly horsey and knew that this majestic creature understood my very soul. Horsies are so pretty. Their manes are so shiny. Their legs are so strong and supple. I love the way their flanks ripple and undulate as they gallop. I wish I was a horsey. Then I could be free to gallop through the grasslands, one with the wind, and I wouldn't know about taxes or high expectation my parents put on me.
Am I a cute eldritch horse?
Oh my god. I drew this picture of me as a horsey for you. Please, horsies, accept my worship and let's be BFFs. XOXOXOXOXO Renard.
Aw. I like that doodle, actually.
You show the horse girls your work. They're pleased with your offerings and they prepare you for the horsey altar. Your hair is beautifully braided, you're outfitted in jeans, riding boots, and a sequin-covered jacket. You kneel before the horsies, spread out your diaries, and kiss their sacred hooves. They love it!
Well, you done now? Because we were supposed to get back on the road like hours ago.
Oh yeah. Only now do you realize you've lost -1 hype, -1 mind, -1 stamina, because you spent all day fantasizing about being a horse instead of eating or being normal.
Hey.
At least Renard's got +3 magic from horsies as a thanks for being so obsessed with him. Now we have gas for the car. Yep, that's true, but you're reminded that you only need the car because you're not a horse and you can't run fast. Your dreams will never come true. Oh well.
I'll never be a horsey.
Ugh, I need my 14 hours of sleep.
Okay, so this is what happens at the end of each week. We go to a rest stop, and there's different things here. There's the info booth. Going to this will give you an option of like locations that you can then pick one, and if you pick that location, it will come up as an option the next week.
Okay.
You have a bus stop where you can talk to hitchhikers. If you talk to a hitchhiker, they will join us for at least that week, and we'll also get some sort of something that happens with them. Like, I'll actually use Zoe as an example because I got her as a hitchhiker last time. She would, every week that we had her as a hitchhiker, she would randomly swap two of our stats. You have Noodle Stand, where you can trade an item from your inventory for something from his, and basically, you trade away something, you lose a stat related to that, but you gain a stat based on whatever you trade for. The car over here, if you go in there, you get the choice. You get one of two choices: conservative choice or risky choice. Conservative choice is we gain 1 point for our lowest stat, but we lose 1 point from our highest stat. And then the risky choice is the opposite. We gain 1 for our highest stat, but lose 1 for our lowest stat. And if you go to the rest area, you can talk to Polly or Scott. The conversations do not affect the story at all. Same with going to the bus stop and talking to a hitchhiker. Talking to one of them won't have any effect on the story. It will give us a buff, which if the buff is still the same, it basically means that for the, from there on, we will get an extra point for whatever stats we gain, but also minus an extra point for every stat that we lose. With the hitchhikers and Polly and Scott, if you talk to them enough, you will get a deep conversation, where if you pass the deep conversation, you can then go on the date with them if we win the game. For right now, I'm going to go to Noodle Stand.
Let's choose wisely.
Dudes.
Where do you want to go?
Let's go to the bus stop.
Want to go to the bus stop, talk to a random hitchhiker?
Yes.
Later that night.
Might take a short
Bothering?
10-hour power nap.
Howdy doodly, Azalan. Are you here to make a trade? I just found all this stuff in a chaotic dimension beyond the breadth of the mortal understanding. Feel free to take anything that catches your eye.
You got it, buddy. So here's like my options: how to road trip, Scott snacks, Dragonheart, and gas canister. So like if I traded this, we'd lose magic. If I trade this, we lose mind. Trade this, we lose stamina. And if I trade this, I believe it's hype.
How dare no! You can't get rid of Dragonheart.
And then like
Dragonheat, I mean.
And then these are things I can trade for. This is macaroni art. Not sure what that does. Karma voucher plus 50 points. That's most likely gaining soul. That's a light bulb with a magical light bulb. So I have no idea. Contract. I'm gonna trade. Let's see.
You're not allowed to trade out Dragon Heat. I haven't read that one yet, so I will murder you in your sleep.
Fine, I'll turn the gas canister. Bouncer hunting contract. Okay, that might money.
What's the light bulb?
This is probably money then. Enlightened bulb. Oh, that's probably mine then. Oh, that's an enlightened bulb. Oh, we're a bit low on mine, so I'll take that for now.
Existence is pain. Let's do a little dance of joy.
It's for business, till you in your darkest dreams.
Some time to update my fanfic.
You can talk to Miranda. If you do that for each week, every turn you gain +1 stamina and lose 1 mind. Or you can talk to Valerie. Next time you barter with noodles, you get +1 extra resource gain. What do you want to talk to? Cat Girl? The punk cat girl? Or the mermaid princess?
I mean... Punk cat girl.
Cat girl? Talking to Valerie?
You gonna voice Valerie?
Okay. You invite Valerie to join your road trip.
Got nothing to lose by joining ya.
Hey, stranger. I knew you missed me and my stuff. Let's go. All right, so this now you get to go first this next week, and Hype is currently in the lead.
By very little.
Yeah. Not a huge change. We're pretty much where we are. We just have -1 stamina and 1+1 height. Okay, your two choices here. You can go to a biker bar, or you can go to a business summit.
I could gain hype, gain money, or lose money, or question mark. Gain money and gain money. Biker bar.
Biker bar. Oops, I spilled my water. Breaking bottles, clinking shot glasses, revving motors, the crash of a window some dude just got thrown out of.
Fill him up, please.
Such are the dulcet melodies of a bona fide biker bar. This is your chance to embrace your inner badass. What do? You want to start a brawl, play some pool, or grab some drinks?
I feel like if we start a brawl, we're probably gonna lose some stamina.
Possibly. Possibly. I mean, yeah, it's a type of thing. We're always gonna lose something for something we gain.
Yeah. But pool would win money. Play some pool. Let's play some pool.
You want some pool?
Yeah.
You head over to the pool table to start a game, but find two legendary idiots already in the middle of a game when you get there.
Alright! I'll sink the 6 in the top left corner pocket, which will knock the 7 into the 8 ball and ricochet them both into opposite pockets.
Not if I block your amazing trick shot with my even more amazing counter move, 4! Suzanne hits the cue ball, and Whiskey swings his cue stick like a baseball bat at the cue ball. The ball ricochets off the ceiling and shatters the 8 balls to smithereens.
You win another round off balls, my friend. Here's your $20. I'll go pay for the property damages too. Death balls, huh? Can't wait to turn this one into a story of how I died.
What are you saying? You think you can stand? You can withstand the almighty power of death ball? Is death balls? Listen, I'm the greatest death ball player in the whole bar. No one has ever defeated me, and no one ever will. All the ranting is getting you intrigued. You politely ask Whiskey how exactly death ball is played. You dare challenge me to death balls at my own table?
No. Nani? Did someone say we have a new Death Balls challenger?
Yep, Renard over here thinks she can get some big brass 8 balls between her legs. I accept your challenge, weakling. You challenge no one, nor do you know what this game is even played. This is what your life is now, you guess. How will you beat the all-time Death Balls champion? Bed in physics with a time-space defying curve shot. Sad reality is you'll never be better than Whiskey. You must resort to the oldest, dearest moxie in the book, the power of love.
So I could do timey-wimey, wibbly-wobbly stuff, or seduce the biker unicorn.
Basically.
Well, I think I have no choice. I must prove love is real.
Alright, you're gonna with the power of love?
I have to prove love is real. If Chuck Tingle has taught me one thing, is that if there's a biker unicorn, you have to seduce it.
Alright. You play your best and have faith in the power of love. To no one's surprise, Whiskey destroys you. Sad, triumphant noises. You peer down at the 8 ball in the pocket with tears in your eyes, but could it be? The 8 ball looks up at you with loving, beeshy eyes. I'm sorry, Renard-senpai. I fought so hard. I wanted you to win, but still, I failed you.
No, it's not your fault. I thought of nothing but taking my own opponent. It's my fault you suffered so much, 8-Ball-kun.
Remember, easy as it was, Senpai, and just know that I love... 8-Ball-kun dies before she can finish. Didn't even get to tell her that you love her too. Tears pour down your face.
Can anyone explain why Renard is hysterically sobbing over the 8-Ball?
Ozma, you just joined into a game of Death Ball.
Hi, Ozma. Shh! Don't talk over the emotional climax!
The tears keep falling and falling until you hear 8-Ball-kun gasp for air again. I'm alive? Senpai, the power of your love brought me back to life. I think I can win this. Put me back on the board. You put the 8-Ball-kun back on the board, line up your shot, and manage to sink her in the pocket. You win! How the fuck does that count as a win? I still sank the 8-Ball first.
Because of the power of love, dum-dum. Everyone knows love trumps all other logic in an epic battle. Yeah, I'm checking the rules, and the power of love apparently is the ultimate trump move. Renard won. Whiskey, pay her the +2 money, you bet.
No! Hooray. Who cares that you lost -2 hype due to how cheap Deus Ex Machinas are? You even started a passionate long-distance relationship with 8-Ball-kun.
You ever seen a cat drive?
Now,
Yay!
where am I gonna take us? To the secluded village that is clearly Attack on Titan? Or the used car dealership? I'm taking us to a used car dealership. I already kinda know what happens here.
Smart business owner, Val. Wanna invest in Prank Masters, Inc.?
You're lowered to the dealership, mesmerized by the inflatable air dances and bombastic signs full of exclamation points such as, buy today. You don't even know why you're here. You don't need a new car, but such is the power of the eye-catching marketing.
Big sale!
Since you're here, you could go and do your usual weird shenanigans. Why not? So what's gonna be, Aslan? So you can go on a joyride, you can sell some cars which gets us more money, or dance with the air dancers. We lose stamina, but that might get us hype back. Joyride! There's only one thing more fun than driving your old shitty car. Driving someone else's old shitty car. Joyride time!
Howdy!
Alright!
Hi, Mr. Salesman, I'm Scott, and these are my friends. Can we drive one of their cars? Well, you're interested in buying one of my cars? Asked the salesman. Yes? Good enough for me. Here are the keys. Bring it back before 7 p.m. I need to close the dealership by then. You're pretty sure this is not a good or smart way of selling used cars, but hey, you're not complaining. Scott peels out of the dealership in a new car and drives an hour into the city. You're waiting at the stoplight when a breathless pregnant woman knocks on your window.
Are you my Uber? Thank God you're here. You gotta take me to the hospital.
Huh?
We're not.
You're an Uber? Come on, take me instead. I gotta follow that cab. Why? What's so special about that cab? What is this 20 fucking questions? You don't have time to chat. You gotta chase that cab down.
Hey, fuck off. I need to get to the hospital. Can't you see I'm pregnant?
Am I supposed to give a damn? I gotta follow that cab right fucking now. You're not an Uber, but you know you need to see how this ends. You decide to pick up. Pregnant lady, she needs your help, even if it means not ever knowing why the mysterious man was so fixated on following the taxi, so that'll give us soul, most likely. And the mysterious man, you're really intrigued, and the pregnant lady, well, you know what they say, curiosity killed the cat, but not with the newborn, she'll be fine. I feel like one will give us hype and lose us soul, and the other will give us soul and make us lose hype. Follow that taxi!
Follow the taxi!
Helping the pregnant woman might be the right thing to do, but you really want to know what's so special about that cab. Besides, you can always watch a YouTube tutorial on how to act at an in-home birth. She'll probably be fine. You all speed off with the taxi chaser. Hang a fast right! Step on it! Don't lose sight of that cab!
Hey!
Stepping on it, bro! Hold it! I need to go! I need to follow that cab now!
Why are you changing who you're following?
We don't have time for your questions! The cab's already moving! Go, go, go!
What?
Polly, I'm confused.
Same, but I guess we just gotta trust the process? Follow the taxi!
Okay, stepping on it again. Stop! Now follow that cab! Wait, no, never mind. Follow that one!
Okay, I can't take it anymore. Why'd you keep wanting to tail different cabs? Why are we following them at all?
Ugh, we're obviously following that one because I'm looking at taxis.
What? That's stupid! Why can't you just look at them from the sidewalk?
Because they move too fucking fast for me to properly appreciate them. I mean, he's not wrong, Polly. When you think about it, this might be a good way of looking at cabs for a long period of time.
Hey.
Today, we might lose -2 soul for ignoring a pregnant woman in need, but we gain +2 mind for learning that this is why a man wanted us to chase a cab. And in the end of the day, follow that other cab!
Hi.
Huh. I was expecting hype. All right, you can go to the world's biggest potato or a rave in the desert.
But I thought you were the world's biggest potato.
No, this is the world's biggest potato. I'm the second world's biggest potato.
Ah. So, what do I get from...
You get the potato, you get plus mind, plus stamina. For the rave, you can do plus soul, plus stamina.
No.
Where do you want to go?
Potato.
Potato. Cool, isn't it? Not everything happens on the road. What? Why is the car stop?
But the car.
You and Scott, Polly, and Valerie are driving along when your car is suddenly enveloped in a dense fog. Whoa, I can't even see the road anymore. Should we pull over?
Yep.
Hey, if y'all get killed in the spooky murder fog, let's vow to return to the spot every 10 years to reminisce and haunt people.
That's ridiculous. Wait, actually, there is a mysterious figure coming out of the fog. Time to die, you guess. But as they get closer, they don't look so scary. In fact, their golden armor, cloak of woven stars, and glowing meteorite sword are quite impressive. Hey, I know that stranger. We've got some big protagonist energy. What's your story? Let me do this. My name is Silveria Moonshard. I'm on a quest to dispel the endless curses fog that's made my kingdom unlivable. Townsfolk can't see, so they can't work or drive or identify their loved ones from a distance.
Yeah, I bet it's pretty inconvenient to live somewhere where nobody can see 5 feet in front of their face.
I've spent years training to fight the evil wizard who cursed us with this calamity. Tonight is the night I plan to end this once and for all. What are you strangers doing here? Is it a coincidence that we meet on the eve of my greatest battle, or is it destiny? Oh, this is destiny, all right. They were just a minor NPCs who could sell you an amazing magical item that'll aid you on your adventure. Really? Thank you. You're doing my kingdom a great service, and I'll make sure you're known throughout the land as heroes, and... Yeah, sure, sounds great. You have money, right? Yes, I've amassed plenty of gold during my travels. I only hope you have an item that's worthy of my coin. You fucking hope so too, because you're gonna have to raid the car for something. Val can sell this adventure. What do you grab? What do you want to grab?
Oh boy.
Got last Pringle in the can, the most valuable resource is accumulated the incessant oil and all the other Pringles that came before it. Or a scrap recyclable container contains the ashes of a legendary fallen warriors. Whenever you're in danger, you blow out to summon their spirits to fight alongside you.
Oh God, I can give him an empty chips tube or an ashtray.
No, you're not giving him an empty tube. You're giving him the last prongle of the tube. Or you can give him an ashtray.
I can give him 1 chip or an ashtray.
Look, this chip is the chip that has taken all of the flavor of the other chips. And this ashtray has the, ashes of the fallen warriors. Totally.
He can have a chip.
You want to give him the chip?
The last prongle in the can. It's the most valuable resource. It's accumulated the scents and essential oils of all the other prongles that came before it.
Yes, this incredible chip has all the salty, greasy goodness you'll need to fuel you during your boss fight or whatever. Wow, the last prongle. You're so lucky you get to taste that. It's Silveria. I dreamt of eating it myself, but I understand I'm not worthy since my hand couldn't fit in the tube to grab it. Stupid big hairy hands.
It's okay, Scott.
It's okay, Scott. With the money this adventure's gonna give us, we can buy you more prongles.
Oh.
Thanks, but they won't be the last prongle. The last deep-fried potato slice in a long line of deep-fried slices. What a rich, magical delicacy. And to consume this final prongle before my final battle must surely be fate. Here's your +2 money. Thank you for selling me this prophesized snack. Thank you for being so gullible enough to buy it. Zaveri eats the prongle, taking your -2 stamina with it. Well, there goes the taste, bro. At this point, the closest I can come to eating the last prongle is living vicariously through you. It's delicious! The immense power of the final prongle absorbed from its fallen brethren is coursing through my veins. I feel stronger, tougher, faster, and like I want to eat more prongles.
Yup. Addictive snack chemicals are a bitch.
Well, kind vendors, I must go to confront the wizard and liberate this land from the endless fog. Good luck, girl. I hope you find a bank that converted these gold coins into legal tender.
Bye.
And I'm on a mission to find the prongles too big enough for my fit my hand. I hope all our guests align like this again. Quest line like this one again someday. Alright, now we're at the potato. Behold, the world's biggest potato. So large, so starchy, so rustic.
Say chips!
So ripe for the creation of the world's largest plate of french fries. There's plenty to do besides stare at this agricultural marvel. What do? You can research the potato, feed from the potato, or benefit from the potato.
Well, we just lost some stamina because we gave our chips away. So we could eat the potato, or we could benefit from the potato. But we should eat the potato.
You want to eat the potato?
Eat the potato.
You want to eat the potato?
I'm not gonna stonks this time. I'm gonna eat the potato.
How could you look at the giant potato and not crave fries? You need to find something to eat. Hey, look! They have a diner built into the side of the potato.
That's a long line. They'd better at least have vodka on the menu.
I'll give you this one.
Welcome to the Big Potato Diner. What can I get you?
Hey.
One hamburger, please.
What part of Potato Diner don't you understand? Don't ask him that. We might be here for a while.
Huh?
Damn, these dishes are kind of expensive. Why is this potato stand so pricey? Because we make all our food out of the big potato. Every bite is a bite of potato history. Trademarked.
Awesome, bro.
Awesome. Does the big potato make really good potato dishes or something?
If anything, they all taste kind of stale. The big potato's getting a little up there in age. But hey, we have this special section on the menu. The manager isn't sure if it's morally okay to keep selling these dishes, so the prices are more competitive.
That doesn't sound great, but oh boy, these prices are low. They're so cheap, they won't even make a dent in them in our money. Question is, which of these dishes will feed you while fucking you up in the least inconvenient way? You have the infinite fry, or smashed potatoes. I feel like infinite fry is gonna lose mind, and smashed potatoes is gonna lose soul.
Let's do infinite fry, because I was gonna do that one anyways.
Okay, infinite fry it is.
It isn't literally infinite, is it? There's no way to finish cooking something that defies the laws of time and space. Sure, for legal purposes, it's not infinite. Just try not to think too much about it and stop eating it at some point, and you should be fine.
You start eating. You gain +2 stamina. You chew and chew, thinking of at the moment you'll reach the end of the fry, but you don't. You eat that same fry for 1 minute, then 5 minutes, then an hour, then longer. There's no end to this crunchy, salty thing.
I'm sorry, but it's time for an intervention. You've gotta stop eating that fry. It's unhealthy for you. No way. I've invested too much time into finishing this fry now. I have to see it through. Sunk cost fallacy for the win!
Can we at least have some?
No. It's my fry.
You keep eating, but your brain cannot comprehend infinity, not even in such a starchy, simplistic terms. You eventually pass out. You wake up in the car. Scott and Polly threw the fry away and took you here to take care of you, which was nice of them. But you're kind of upset because you finally found your true calling, eating the infinite fry to completion. Your purpose in life, gone forever. You lose -2 mind and occasionally suffer from nightmares that make you wake up in a cold sweats, looking all stark. Looking all stark. Goddammit.
Your turn.
My turn. Do I take us to the desert foot or the pancake diner?
I mean, we just ate. But it's up to you. I mean, are you hungry?
I mean, you just ate. You ate an infant fry. Me, on the other hand.
Stop me.
But you did eat it for like 5 hours, so it's a long time. I'm kind of hungry after watching you eat all that fry for so long. To the pancake diner.
You pancake.
They wouldn't let me take a bite of the potato.
Maybe next time, buddy.
Breakfast is the most important meal of the day, and the best breakfast is the fluffy stack of cobs smothered in syrup.
Pancake.
Pancake. Look at me.
Belly.
You see, this diner has some absolutely enormous menu options. I hope you're hungry. So many pancakes to eat, so little time. What sort of meal do you want to order? Just eat food like a regular person? Eat the biggest meal? Or pancake eating contest? Now, I did this one last time. I already know one of the options, which was a tournament. But I'm not going to go with that one, because I'm going to go with the other option that I didn't do last time. You enter the diner and you're greeted by the hostess. Oh, look.
Oh, God. Welcome to Pancake Paradise. Are any of you entering our pancake eating championship today?
Championship? Nah, I didn't do any warm-up drills or anything. I think I'll just cheer from the sidelines.
TheAzalan might give it a shot. Maybe there's a cool prize. Want me to mix some laxatives into the pancake batter to ensure our victory, Boo?
Tempting, but no thanks. I'm going to eat a disgusting amount of carbs to win a competition. I'd rather do it on my own merit.
First, you guys need to complete this readiness questionnaire to see if your body can handle the amount of pancake you're about to consume. 1. Are you legally allowed to consume pancakes in this country?
This one, yes. Let's hope she doesn't ask about Croatia.
2. Do you have any syrup allergies?
Nope. The only thing I'm allergic to is not having a good time.
3. Have you taken any appetite-enhancing drugs? Entering the competition with the munchies is strictly forbidden.
Nah, I'm clean today.
I mean, is watching me eat that infinite fry a hunger-enhancing drug? Fuck! Guess I'm disqualified. Alright, TheAzalan, you're good to enter. Which weight class did you want to compete in?
So this is the one I did last time, and it literally ended the way I won was by sitting on a toilet, opening my butt chakra, and just basically pooping out all the pancakes that I ate as I ate it. But this is the one I want to do. Pancake Beyond. Consume the concept of pancake.
Great, another theoretical pancologist. You'll be eating in the conference room.
This greasy diner has a conference room? Yes. Apparently it's full of uber serious philosophers contemplating a stack of pancakes on the table. The discussion leader says, "Thank you for all the gathering for our yearly conference on the consumption of the pancake beyond."
Oh!
Yeah, they have beyond flavored pancakes now. Cool! Oh no, they aren't going to eat the pancakes on the table for our mouths. Theoretical pancology is the study of consuming pancakes with our minds. You see, we believe the term pancake was actually an ancient Greek philosophical concept, referring to the nutritional, intellectual, and even spiritual sustenance cosmically sealed within everything.
Huh?
Yeah, and that's why. So you have to support this theory.
I'm glad you asked. The word pancake begins with the Greek prefix pan, which means everything. Therefore, it translates to everything cake.
Okay, and is that all you've got, or?
It's good enough for me. How do I eat the pancake and everything? Well, we're still trying to figure that out. For now, we've just been thinking about pancakes really hard and seeing where that gets us.
Oh.
Are you sure I can't eat the pancakes on the table? You're not exactly popular for choosing the philosophical conference, where nobody eats pancakes. You lose -2 hype and -1 stamina. But after pondering these theoretical pancologists for a while, you can sort of buy their point of view. You gain +2 magic and +1 mind anyways.
Are you still little hungry, because I'm hungry.
Let's choose wisely.
Alright, what do you want to do this week?
Nudes.
You want to go to Noodle Stand?
That's why we have the cattle.
Nighttime.
For me, what do I want to do? I'm going to go to the rest area and talk to Polly.
What's our strategy here?
Welcome to Noodle's little shop of weirdness.
How's it going, meat sack? Welcome to my swamp shop. Why am I in the swamp? See anything you like? I'd love to make a trade. Why are we in the swamp?
Don't ask questions. Alright, so again, this will lose the stamina, this will lose mind, this I believe loses soul or hype. This is money loss. So what do you want to give up?
I mean, the one we have highest is money, but... Let's eat somebody else's credit card.
Use credit card?
Yes.
And what do you want? You can get a mind control lessons, enchanted guitar that can only play Wonderwall, a treasure map, or ashes of a man whose dying wish was to be given to a random road tripper. So this would most likely be either plus, I think this is plus mind, this is plus magic, this is probably plus soul, this is probably plus money.
Anyways, here's Wonderwall.
Gonna do this one?
Yes. Wonderwall always wins.
Oh, hype
I've
up,
seen
money
you
down.
die.
This was hype, actually. Okay, apparently
Thanks for
Wonderwall.
stopping by. Tell your sleep paralysis demons I said hi.
Apparently Wonderwall is hype. Never thought of it that way, but
Take
okay.
a short
Okay.
10-hour power nap.
Okay, yeah, so it's still the same. From 1 week, all resource gains and losses from location events are increased by 1. Now, here's the thing about this. It's supposed to be for 1 week, but like, it appeared. I don't know if this is just how it works as the weeks go on, or if these was actually stacking. Because every time Osmo went to talk to Polly, it went up by 1. So like, you know, right now it's gain 2 minus 2. Doing this will gain 3 minus 3, but then it went to gain 4 minus 4, gain 5 minus 5. So I don't know if that's how it's supposed to go or not, but we'll find out. Polly, her after party or her mad skills at chess. And goes to after party adventures.
Why is it? Yes! After parties kick serious ass. The sun starts rising, and then all of us creatures of night start looking for a haven. You're super drunk, or high, or neither, or both, wandering directionlessly in search of an after party.
How do you find one, though?
There's no trick to it. You either know someone who has a place, or you just go with the flow. Like, literally, once I was walking after leaving a nightclub, it was like 6 a.m., and I was quite drunk, not paying much attention to anything but what I had in front of me. Suddenly, a random door opened. Nothing that strange, just some people that were in front of me entering their house. And so I did too. I had no plan. I just saw a door open and assumed I was going there too, not realizing I didn't know any of these people. It happened to be an after party. When they realized I was sort of a party stowaway, they just welcomed me.
No way.
Imagine that.
Of course, what I did was dumb AF. Entering random houses should always be a no-no.
Oh.
But I guess sometimes you get lucky and strangers end up being actually nice. We partied till noon and forged an actual nice lasting friendship. And those strangers ended up being my good party buds, Summer, Macarena, and Cheese.
Oh,
friendship origin story.
Right? Wild party nights can truly be full of wonders. Join me sometimes, I'll show you.
good idea.
Sounds like a plan. Polly spends the rest of the night sharing cool after-party anecdotes with you. She's surely lived afterlife to the fullest. Chaotic energy. Now I go first this week. And just so you know, if you go, like, for you, if you were to go to the bus stop, you have the option to talk with Valerie again, or swap her out for a different random hitchhiker. If you continue to talk to her, eventually you'll get a deep conversation, which if you pass, you can then, again, take her on a date if we get a victory.
You ever seen a cat drive?
Ever seen a cat drive? I can take us to the border of a one-person country. Or a farm. Let's go to the border of a one-person country.
Are we there yet?
Whoa, you had no idea there was another country out here in the middle of the desert. Of course, geography was never your strong suit. Or maybe the civilization is new.
What the fuck?
Whatever the case, you're hella curious to check out this place. What do you do when you cross the border? Learn the country's customs, smuggle something out, which will lose his soul, or international relations, which will lose his mind. I'm gonna learn the country's customs. This country is a little more than a cottage and a small field. You knock on the door.
Hi there, foreigners. Welcome to my country, Noodles Europe.
Huh.
Noodles Europe? But isn't there already a continent called Europe?
Yeah, but I like the name. Don't like it, make your own country.
Okay, live your truth. So, what are some of the customs of Noodles Europe?
One is that it's common European custom to breathe using your lungs. It began as a fashion statement in the upper class, but it became popular in all social castes when people realized lung breathing was the best way not to die of suffocation. I also regret doing this voice because Scotty's speaking a lot. We also eat everything slathered in mayo, except for no mayo Mondays when eating mayo is punishable by death. What the The favorite cultural pastime is to write Don Quixote.
Huh?
You mean read Don Quixote?
No, write it. No European has ever read the original work, but we know about it through pop culture. So whenever we have free time, we take to writing the story ourselves.
So, you just rewrite the events of Don Quixote verbatim?
No, not rewrite, silly. No one's ever read it, remember? We just write what we think is the closest version to Don Quixote we can imagine. In any case, you foreigners are in for a treat. Today's a special day in Europe.
Oh, cool. It's totally a holiday or something.
Better. Today is 2 holidays.
Wait, 2? Isn't that kind of inefficient? Why not just give each holiday its own day so people can focus on celebrating just the one?
Because it's my country and I make the rules. If I want to have 2 holidays on the same day, then that's how it's gonna fucking be.
He's drawing his angry brows.
TheAzalan, why don't you pick which holiday we celebrate? The President of Europe commands you to.
Thanksgiving, the holiday in which we all give thanks to those we love. Freaky Friday, the Friday in which we swap our bodies with a loved one and to live wacky misadventures that ultimately teach us a valuable lesson in empathy. This will most likely get us hype. This one... It's valuable as an empathy, so probably soul. This one.
Yes.
Awesome! I can't wait to trade body with my mom and learn the struggle of being a single mother of 2 trying to make ends meet while moonlighting as a chess coach.
Okay, I'll switch bodies with my mom too. I'll learn so many cool things about her, like her name and where she is and why she never calls me.
Oh. It doesn't work like that. You have to already know the person you're switching bodies with.
Oh.
Hey Scott, shut up! How about this? We're best buds who love each other lots. Why don't you and I switch bodies instead?
Thanks, Polly.
You'd really do that for me, bro? Thank you so much! Using -3 magic, Noodles recites the ancient switcheroo lunkication, and Polly and Scott's minds get totally swapped.
Bro.
Am I really Polly now? Weird, I should try talking like Polly. Hey, Bear, I'm Polly. I'm gorgeous and funny and really big books, and I love lots of dances with my butt. Watch me go.
Fine ass.
Nice moves, damn. I have a fine ass. Okay, I'll try being you now.
Ow!
Oh, check it out!
heart. Sport.
Wow, you sound totally like me. You almost had me fooled that you were Scott.
Thanks. Ready to switch back now? Being body swapped is fun, but this heartbeat of yours is really distracting.
Noodles reverses the spell and your friends are back to their old selves again.
Great work, but it wouldn't be a true Freaky Friday if you didn't learn a moral lesson along the way. What'd you guys learn?
I learned that Polly is very impressive. Doing her signature dance requires a lot more butt strength than I thought.
Thanks, Scotty.
Aw, thanks. I learned that it's hard being in Scott's shoes, because it's hard to bend down and tie your shoes when you have so many muscles. What did you learn while you were body swapped, TheAzalan? Oh, I didn't swap TheAzalan with anybody. I figured nobody loved them enough to change bodies with them.
Ouch.
God, brutal noodles.
Ouch. Guess the only lesson you learned was that Freaky Friday is what Noodles is a dick. At least your friends gained +3 soul for you while they were body swapped.
I've memorized the wiki.
Alright, you can go to a gift shop or a regular motel.
Look, I did the shitty motel. I feel like I need to be forgiven for this, so let's go to the regular motel.
Regular motel. I want a PB&J sandwich, Valerie. Got any tuna? After a long, exhausting day of sitting in the car, you're ready to turn in for the night.
Ugh, Mama needs some rest.
Time to choose which Monday activity to do before going to sleep. Shirley, Polly, and Scott will find a way to make it weird. You can watch some TV, order some pizza, or get ready for bed.
Bed.
You ready for bed?
Bonk.
Stunks. You claim your mattress and stop preparing to go to bed. As you're deciding which of these onesies make you look the most fuckable, you hear Scott and Polly giggling in the bathroom. You go to investigate.
Hiya!
Hey there, Renard. Scott and I are doing our nightly skincare routine. Care to join us?
Oh, surely.
But before you can enjoy us, about these two doing a normal activity for once, you see them step aside to reveal a fleshy, undiluted pile of skin sitting on the sink.
What the fuck is that?
It's only her skin, silly. I heard that skincare is really important, but Polly doesn't have any skin of her own anymore, so I got her this nice little guy to take care of.
I named it Rodriguez.
Okay, but where did Scott even get this eldritch skin abomination? Boo, you ask too many questions.
Wink.
And questions are not part of the skincare routine. Wink.
So, are you gonna help us rub lotion on Rodriguez or not?
Despite not having eyes, the skin is somehow staring at you, maybe even through you.
Nope, I did not sign up for this.
Well, actually, you did sign up for this. Moisturizing Rodriguez is part of your road trip contract.
Damn be the day I signed that contract on a dare.
It looks like you're stuck, rubbing lotion into this creature. How long can you stand to do it? 5 minutes, 1 hour, or all night? Which one?
All night.
All night? Gonna go all night long. Fuck it.
All night long.
Fuck it. You're doing this. You're doing this. You start vigorously rubbing lotion into the warm, wiggly skin. Minutes become hours. You're all up to your elbows in detached skin. You run out of lotion. Begin moisturizing Rodriguez with your own blood. The skin appreciates the blood sacrifice. You begin seeing things like choruses of angels singing in forbidden tongues surrounded by a cascade of unrecognizable colors. Your mind expands. Skin is the biggest organ in the body. Skin is everywhere. The entire world is covered in a fine layer of skin. At one point, God appears to you and says, "Thank you, Renard, for caring so much for my creatures, even the ugly, disturbing ones I've made when I was drunk. The skin is love. The skin is life. You care for this skin, and this skin will care for you forever."
Hey!
You keep ending up in cults.
Yep.
Good morning, Renard. Still taking care of Rodriguez? That's cool. Do you mind if I take my morning poop while you're at it?
Go ahead, it matters not. There is no privacy. We are all connected by the skin.
You lost -5 mind doing this all night, but you gain +3 hype. With your friends' approval, +1 soul because you've done a good deed today. Or so you think. Man, we lost a lot of mind there.
Damn, yeah!
You also gain +1 magic from meeting God during a skincare recession, or at least from tripping so potently that believe you did. The skin always provides.
Cats can't normally drive, but I am no normal cat.
I am the normal cat. I could take us to the cult headquarters, or the animal sanctuary.
I mean, it's your turn with the cult. Let's face it, both are gonna end up with cults.
Fair point. You keep taking us, you keep joining cults, so I might as well go to the cult as well. That makes weird noises.
Pretty sure it's the TheAzalan stomach.
Rumble, 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 rumble. Are you really gonna join a cult?
Let's join!
I suppose they've got team building, all the dead goats you could ever want, maybe fun ritual orgies. If you can ignore all the murder and brainwash practices, it honestly sounds like fun. Where do you want to start? We'll do ritual sacrifice, which will get us magic, but most likely lose a soul. Initiation rites, which gets us magic and maybe loses stamina or something. Or cult marketing meeting, which gains us money, but again, I feel like loses a soul.
Or hype.
True. I'm gonna go with cult marketing meeting. Get us more money. What is a cult but a club that takes itself really, really seriously? The clubs need to market themselves to find new members, right? Following this logic, you assume the cultists must be having a marketing strategy meeting somewhere, and lo and behold, they are. Brothers of Mithra, keepers of the sacred secrecy and darkness, we are having a crisis. Our recruitment numbers are extremely low this month. We tried flyers, we tried making obscure fortune cookies with our holy message inside, we tried leaving dead goats around town. Why isn't it working? Even you must realize these outreach campaigns are awful, Brother Astley. Why do we fail to hire a real marketing director? True, but it's impossible to know which career professionals are recruited to the cult beforehand. That's how we ended up with 8 former furniture designers, but no marketers. At least the sacrificial chamber is full of comfy sofas now. It would also be nice if we had some security personnel, for example. I just noted those outsiders snuck into a meeting, and I have been here this whole time.
I'm here.
Hi.
Hello!
Before you throw us in a cell or sacrifice us to your god for sneaking in, consider that we can help you recruit more followers.
Let's try carving join a cult on 666 goats and scattering them around the city. People love goats. We already tried that. It didn't go over well.
Huh.
Oh, How about 667 goats? You distract Scott with a squeaky ball and take the floor. Time to show all of your brilliant cult marketing strategy. Become a sponsor of the annual competitive Secret Santa tournament. You don't get why anyone would watch it, but for some reason people do. Half the time people join cults and gangs because they have cool exclusive tattoos. It's time for you to use your knowledge in arcane glyphs, mantra, magic stamps for everyone. Let's see. This would probably lose us magic for the money. And this one, competitive Secret Santa tournament. I don't know what that one is. I'm curious. Secret Santa competition it is. You whisk your friends and the cultists off to this year's competitive Secret Santa tournament. Welcome to the 255th annual competitive Secret Santa, says the high-energy announcer. How will you be feeling tonight, naughty or nice?
What?
Nice. I mean, naughty. I mean, something between that conveys the nuance of morality.
I'm feeling underwhelmed. I love her sweater.
That is really nice sweater. It's starting, folks. Karl, Farley is already going for the gift basket. It's a bold move as it risks exceeding the agreed-upon budget. Now we see Rudy Red-Nosed Nelson going for the classic play, gifting a voucher for a free massage. Is it legit? The ref says yes! Veteran spectators will remember that 2 years ago, a player tried to fit the budget of by gifting a coupon with a massage given by the gifter, and it was really awkward. Wow, what a curveball. Winkler is gifting a red nose a handmade scrapbook. It's a gift filled with emotional value representing their friendship. Great. Play that, Winkler. Great play from Winkler, I guess.
What?
None of this makes sense. How'd you even earn points? Is this a team sport or an every man for himself thing? How do you even win?
Before the tournament ends, let's hear a word from our sponsors, the Brotherhood of Mithra. If you're so bored that you're considered watching competitive Secret Santa, you may be bold enough to join a cult. Wait, no more. Join the cult of MissRhenard, deity of all that's secret, including Secret Santa. The gifts are unwrapped, which means Secret Santa has been wrapped up. This year's winner is everybody. Thanks for the spirit of the giving. Hooray!
Scott? No!
No, Scott, that's a seriously unexciting and stupid way to end this completely illogical event.
Oh, well, I should say then, who nay? Well, at least the cult's membership went up and they paid you +3 money for helping. But you lose -3 hype for watching this dumb sporting event, and you didn't even get a gift.
Let's win this thing.
I think I lost brain cells on that one.
Alright, you can go to the Abandoned Village, or an art exhibit.
Abandoned Village.
Wanna go to the Abandoned Village?
Yes. What a lame cult. Definitely subpar ritual orgies.
Oh, there is nobody here. You've been wandering this village for a bit and haven't seen another's living soul. What could have happened to all the inhabitants of this? All their stuff is still here. Well, you suppose the first order of business is to investigate what happened. Go wild, or pillage what you can.
What are the icons? One is
Gain mind, gain hype, lose soul.
We are quite low on mine.
Yes, we are.
Let's investigate what happened. I'm also kind of curious.
The mystery is afoot. You and your friends begin searching the village for clues and run into your friend Joy.
Guys, what are you doing here?
What are you guys doing here? I thought this place was abandoned.
Hey!
It is! That's why we're investigating what happened. Why don't we care of clues? I found some really compelling rawhide earlier before I ate it.
No offense, but I'd rather work alone. Whatever took all these villagers could be seriously evil. You guys should leave this to the world-saving professionals. Come on, we could figure this out together. I, for one, think everyone realized this village sucks and they all moved to Vegas. Sure, if you guys really want to help me, why don't you try solving this Rubik's Cube I found? It's a very important clue, definitely.
Let's do it!
I'll solve it, Joy. I won't let you down. 20 minutes later. Well, I'm stumped. This should probably be easier if I wasn't colorblind.
This is Booty. Joy only gave us that clue to distract us from the real investigation. She doesn't think we're competent detectives. That sentence was buckled.
Then let's solve this case before she does. If we find the answer first, Joy will finally see how good and smart we are.
Good call, Scotty. We'll be regular Sherlock and Watson. I'm great at reading people's micro-expressions to deduce what they're thinking about.
Me!
Oh, do me! What do my micro-expressions say what I'm thinking about?
Milk bones? No, wait, you're thinking about sports. Final answer, am I right?
Wait, you're asking me? I don't know what I was thinking about. That's why I needed you to tell me. It doesn't matter. It doesn't take a detective to see that Polly and Scott are hopeless at this on their own. Luckily, you know exactly how to turn them into the great investigators. You either get fancy technology to enact a ultimate investigation technique, zoom and enhance, or you need the acute perception of Sherlock Holmes, who could analyze a myriad of details just by looking at a crime scene. His secret? Doing lots of cocaine.
Oh, fuck. So technology is probably gonna lose us some money. Like, gain mind and lose money, whereas cocaine is gain mind and lose stamina.
Maybe stamina, yeah.
Should I risk stamina? Because we're low on stamina.
Just remember, it's gonna be -3 whatever we lose.
Yeah.
But also keep in mind, we need 25 of something to be able to reach an ending.
Exactly.
Gotta play that
so
risk reward.
Yeah, I don't want to spend all our money, because if we just keep evening out everything forever, we'll just be here, like, for the rest of the week.
You know what? Cocaine.
The cocaine?
When in doubt, cocaine.
We'll do some fucking coke on them.
Cocaine!
Perfect leap in logic. You and Polly do coke. It'll give you the hyperactive edge you need to notice all the details you wouldn't normally see.
Nice.
Woo! Okay, I'm ready to investigate. I'm like, so ready, I can hear my fucking pulse.
Wait, I don't even have one.
That's so funny!
Polly, listen.
Polly, look, there's a phone on the ground. Let's check the photos on it. Maybe our superpowered Sherlock brain will see a clue. The last photos on the phone are of a cloudy sky above the village. You see a weird electrical storm brewing in one of those pics.
Ah.
Fuck yeah, fuck yeah, fuck yeah, fuck yeah, fuck yeah! This is so promising. Oh my god, are my teeth vibrating? Weird.
Huh?
Wait, forget the dumb photos. Look at this phone. Something's off about it.
You're right. The case is cracked. Maybe that means there was foul play.
No, forget crap. Look at the ugly color scheme on this case. Mauve with olive green stripes. Gross! I could do so much better.
Polly grabs some markers and starts drawing a better phone case. The vibrant colors, the amazing design, the breakdancing stick figure. Polly's a natural.
Yes.
You're right. I should design phone cases professionally. I'll make us millions in no time. And then we can use those millions to buy more cocaine!
Of course, it's also obvious now. You've been wasting time on prom or summer camp or road trips when the answer all along was building a phone case empire.
Fuck yeah, let's do this! Renard, do you know anything about designing a website or running an online marketplace?
It can't be that hard. You excitedly Google how to design a website. Ready to build your own your fortunes.
What's going on here? I thought you guys left already. You underestimated us, Joy, but we proved you wrong. We were totally capable of being millionaire phone case designers. What?
Woohoo, you've definitely cracked the case. The phone case, you lose -3 stamina, being coked up and hyper, but you gain +3 mind. And you did not learn what happened to the village.
Nighttime.
You wanna know what happened to the village?
Sure.
It was a weather emergency, so they all had to leave and they come back later. I learned that one because I went the hype one where you just basically go and pull a bunch of pranks on the place, and then later on you read on the news that people are coming back, and like one of the people who was getting interviewed as he walked into his house and he fell into a pit full of snakes. Let's see here. I'm going to go to here.
Let's choose wisely.
I'm gonna go to the bus stop.
Later that night,
Ugh, I need my 14 hours of
I'm gonna
sleep.
do a cautious planner so we can get 1 stamina back.
Some time to update my fanfic.
Right. Do you want to continue to talk to Valerie, or do you want to change to a different hitchhiker?
Talk to Valerie.
You can talk about the items she sells or her shop business.
The item she sells.
Items she sells?
Some really weird items out there.
Which item? My items? Which ones?
Dunno. What about the dumbest things you've sold?
Easy. I once sold a used tampon. Some weirdo wanted to blood in it to perform a blood ritual. It indirectly helped my sister, so I'm quite okay with it.
Go on.
What about the strangest thing you've sold?
I once had this powerful totem that had some sort of entity trapped inside of it. I tried to do some research to properly appraise it. It turns out the entity inside the totem may or may not have been one of the most powerful beings in the universe.
So you made some big bucks off of it, didn't you?
Not really. The moment I realized I had something that was dangerous in my shop, I did the sensible thing and sold it for a low price to get rid of it. Next thing I knew, that thing was melting people's faces and making birds fall out of the sky.
Good riddance.
You betcha.
What's the biggest scam you've run in your shop?
Weird question.
Bold of you to ask. Vera and I once ran a great scam selling some rando cheap rings that said they were membership rings for a super exclusive cult. Almost everyone in the school got one. Made good money out of it, and Vera controlled all those fools by posing as a cult leader in the shadows. People can be really gullible, huh?
Totally. I I definitely don't own one of those wings.
Huh?
What?
Nothing. Tell me more stories. I like them.
I've got anecdotes to spare.
My pleasure. And so Valerie spends the rest of the night sharing some of the wackiest stories you can imagine. The girl has lived an eventful life. Valerie knows a thing or two about bartering good deals. Next time you barter with noodles, you'll gain +1 extra resource gain. This week, you go first. Stamina is really low.
Yeah.
Week 4.
I think I'm ready.
Alright, where do you want to go? Do you want to go to the low-budget reptile show? Or the wealthy mansion?
It's like, get money, or...
It's either soul, magic, or lose hype.
Wealthy mansion.
Wealthy mansion. We're going for that money victory now. Why is the car stopped? You're trying to find a radio station to listen to while you drive, but there's nothing good on. The first station is on a commercial, the second is just someone pleading for help, the third is playing a 24-hour yodeling special. Wait, back up. Someone's pleading for help. You switch back to that station. Anybody out there? Please help me. The voice is saying, I'm trapped. You're trapped? Where, bro? In the radio? Oh, don't worry. I'll save you.
Scott, no!
No, Scott, don't push the radio. Just hand me the ham radio transceiver so we can talk to this guy. Hey, boo. Your distress signal has reached fan favorite Polly Guys. Please hold your applause. Okay, I was just being humble. Can you give me a little applause?
Oh, don't get me wrong. I'd love to, but one of my hands was crushed under a boulder while I was doing some off-trail hiking, so no clapping for me. Ouch. Ouch indeed. It's a real pickle. I've been stuck here for 12 hours and I'm about to enter drinking my own pee to stay hydrated territory.
Yikes!
Yikes! It's the situation all hikers prep for, but hope it never comes to.
Yeah, so can you help me? I'm not getting any Wi-Fi to call the paramedics myself, and I really don't want to drink my own pee. Or die, for that matter. You tend to be more of a hindrance than help. But you can try. You can definitely try. What do you want to do? He needs help fast. Don't the simple thing, search online for a way to get his Wi-Fi back so you can call the paramedics. Or, okay, hear me out. What if this is all just a dream? What do you want to do?
Okay, let's do the sensible thing and like get his Wi-Fi fixed.
Okay, get his Wi-Fi back so you can call the paramedics.
Yeah, like no calling the paramedics ourselves. You can do it.
Wouldn't be easy for you guys just to call the paramedics for me?
Nice.
Yeah, but you know what they say? Give a man a fish, he eats for a day. Force him to rescue himself, he'll live long enough to eat fish for a lifetime. I'll just search how to get Wi-Fi back when trapped in a hiking accident. Ooh, I found a step-by-step guide on how to build your own cell phone tower. That should work. All you need is 35 tons of iron, some copper wiring, a building permit, and an electrician's license. So, are you good now?
But I don't have any of that stuff.
Ugh. It's like you don't even want to be rescued.
Oh! I found a video of a bunny rabbit using a cell phone. Does that help us? I'm pretty sure it doesn't. Boy, you just look at his cute little ears and the way he taps the app buttons with his nose.
Can't we just watch these rabbit videos instead of helping this guy? This is way more entertaining than trying to fix his Wi-Fi.
You cannot, though it pains you to say it. You lose -3 hype, but you finally get your friends back on track and find a solution. The website says that if I turn on my phone's Wi-Fi hotspot, the trapped hiker can connect to it.
That'll only work if we're close enough to his location, which is highly unlikely.
Hey, I see it. Scott Hop-Hot, this hiker says. Wait, does that mean you guys are in this close enough for me to just rescue me yourselves this whole time? I guess so, but more importantly, it means you're close enough to watch the bunny video with us. No thanks, says the hiker. I think I'd rather call the paramedics so I don't die down here. Thanks, though. Aww. Well, at least you gained +3 soul for doing a good deed. It was a boring deed, but not good nonetheless. We are now low on hype as well.
But we could do soul. We have more soul than money.
Well, but this one will give us money, so.
Yeah.
Oh, this is one fancy house. These people must be rich. Rich! There's a sort of unsettling vibe to this place, but that's probably just what being rich feels like.
La 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 la.
And now's your chance to barge in and see what a billionaire living is like for yourself. What interests you the most? Family games, Grandpa's fun experiments, or babysitting the children?
Let's go see what Grandpa's up to.
Grandpa's fun experience. You and your friends ring the manor doorbell, and a wealthy woman dressed in furs answers. Oh, hello, she says. You're here to look after Grandpa?
We're not trained to care for old people, really?
I don't care. He's driving me nuts. I'll give you +3 money to look after him. Follow me. Okay. You've taken into a dark, shadowy basement where you find an old man using a circular saw. Ho, visitors! Come in, come in! So nice to see you!
Nice to meet you too, Gramps. You sure have a lot of old Splash Kaboom games lying around down here.
Oh, I have much more than just the game. I'm the biggest Splash Kaboom fan in the world. Let me show you some of my work. This is the Crimson Darkheart, my original Splash Kaboom character. He's Splash's best friend and oozes class, sass, and radical charm.
I see. This design is certainly, creative.
Yes, isn't Crimson amazing? He's just the sort of guy you'd like to know in real life, don't you think? Maybe someday. And this is Crimson's loyal steed, Excelsior the Ghost Wolf. All the best OCs have minor OCs attached to them to build law.
Huh.
This is a really weird looking horse. You know, you kids are remarkably similar to Excelsior, almost as if you're two halves of his whole body. As if God put you in my lab so that I may stitch you together and make you my incredible steed a reality.
The break. Doing your OCs is one thing, but doing amateur surgery to bring your OCs to life is too far.
Shh, don't worry. It'll all be over soon. Stay here. I'm gonna get my forceps.
Polly, I have a question.
Polly, is it just me, or is this starting to get weird?
No shit, it's getting weird. Grandpa wants to stitch us together into a cursed OC chimera. I love you guys, but I'm not spending the rest of my own life sewn to Scott's butt. We need to escape, but we'll need a distraction.
You can tell Grandpa to explain in great detail the good old days of Splash's earliest seasons, or do your best to teach him how to use the internet. That's where Splash lives. This will definitely lose hype, and this would probably lose mind. What do you want to do?
Let's... Oh god. Do I want to inflict Grandpa on the internet? Or do I want... Yeah, no, let's teach Grandpa the internet. What could go wrong?
Teaching Grandpa how to use the internet.
Oh, I got it.
That should work. Hey, Grandpa, do you want to meet a Splash for real? Are you kidding? That would be my dream. Do you know where he is?
Yep.
He lives in the magical digital world we call the internet. Have you heard of it?
Oh, that place where young folks go to invent new genders? That's a bit beyond me.
Not anymore. Renard here is terminally online. Hey, Polly, fuck you. Shut up. How dare you? She'll show you the ropes. Renard, help Gramps set up an AO4 account.
So pass the most frustrating 20 minutes of your life as you try to explain Grandpa how to open his browser window. You might want me to open... You want me to open the window? Is that so Splash can enter through the window?
No, I mean the window on this computer. You just need to click on the browser icon.
Click? What's a click? Splash doesn't make clicking sounds. His voice is radical and devil may care.
Okay, that's enough distractions. One more second of this and I'm gonna lose my -3 mind. Scott, now!
Scott hits Grandpa across the head with a chair, knocking him unconscious. You all run for the exit.
Bros.
Wait, bros, this isn't the way out. This is a dungeon or something. In the shadowy corner of the dungeon, a bleeding, shambling, stitched-together creature trudges towards you. Help me!
Help! What the Kentucky Fried Fuck is that?
You guys gotta go past the exit up the stairs. Hurry before you end up like me. You never have you fled a room so fast. Time to repress this whole traumatic experience for your own sanity. Yay, road trip.
You ever seen a cat drive?
Let's get away from here.
Well, I can take us to the futuristic gas station or the carnival. Let's go to the carnival. What does that think, Valerie? You had $5 to touch that. What's more fun in the carnival? There are games, rides, people in costume, and all the junk food you could ever want.
No match for my power.
The first order of business is obviously consuming a pile of cotton candy bigger than your head. Then, while you ride the resulting sugar rush, what do you do next? Let's see. Oh, this is new. I haven't experienced this one before. House of Mirrors, don't know what the exclamation point really means. Carnival games or a freak show? I'm like really curious what this will happen. House of Mirrors!
Is it just because you haven't done the event, or it's because...
I don't know what the exclamation point actually means. I didn't experience that one before. I know that like there are other ones, like there's like a chat one where it's just a conversation, it doesn't affect your stats at all, but this one I have literally no idea.
Sweet.
You wander through the Hall of Mias until you stumble upon an unexpected visage. Bueno, who's this? If it isn't the coolest cat in the entire realm, TheAzalan! A feline of many shapes, you adapt, you thrive, you never give up. Look at you, so friend-shaped. But what about a sexy shape instead? Ooh, look at these deltoids, por favor. Look at you, cute and confident. You got this, champ. You're a hot bastard, my friend. It's true what they say, beauty's in the eye of the beholder. And there's no more important beholder than yourself in the front of a Mia, apparently. Embrace your beauty, celebrate your beauty, glute your beauty. Absolutely gorgeous. Come on, let's exercise that wonderful muscle that is self-love. And so you do, by making out with your own reflection. Love yourself. Make out with yourself.
Let me untangle my tentacles first.
Well, that was interesting.
Well then.
All right, you can take us to Wild Wild West Town or the Dynast.
The little angel head, that's soul, right?
Yeah, so this is gaining a soul, and then, like this one over here, the devil, is minus soul.
Let's go to the Dynast. I need to eat an incredible amount of food to forget the fact that I just saw some weird self-cest in the Hall of Mirrors.
Oh, there you go. That was sexy. Look at that line of people.
Fuck, you can't even see the diner from here.
The Dynast is a classic locale made for the road tripper with discerning tastes. Sadly, it looks like everyone and their mother is a road tripper with discerning tastes. This place is packed. The only way you're gonna eat, get seated anytime soon, is if you sit with someone else. This is a great opportunity to smash conventional manners and make new friends. Who do you sit with? You can do a couple who looks like they need couples therapy. From you, maybe. A table who clearly doesn't want to be bothered. The poor soul waiting for his blind date.
Oh, fuck. Oh, shit. The blind date.
Blind date?
Let's go clash blind date.
Alright. You all sit down with a nervous lich.
Hey, bro.
Hey, bro. I'm Scott. Is this seat taken? Huh? Hi, Scott. I'm Ernest the Avarice, and that seat actually is being taken by my date. Oh, okay. When's your date getting here? Any second now, I'm sure. Her name is Mindy. We were set up by mutual friends to go on our first date together.
Oh, congrats, boo. How long have you been waiting for her to show up?
About 3 hours. But surely there's a good explanation, and she's on her way, right?
Would you just give me a second to talk to my friends privately?
Oh, sure. Definitely not rude of you to sit at my table uninvited and exclude me from the conversation.
Man.
Guys, Ernest's date obviously isn't coming, and it's really bumming me out. We gotta help him.
Okay, we need a plan. What do we do to huddle? Let's do a huddle about it. Wait, we're already doing a huddle. I'm out of ideas.
Prank masters!
Don't worry, I've already got a plan. It's wholesome prank time. We're gonna lie, but for nice reasons. Hey, Ernie, guess what? We're actually your date. All of us! Completely forgot to mention that until now.
You're all Mindy? But I thought... Actually, you know what? This must be just a modern dating culture. I'm okay with this. This is fine. So, Mindy, tell me about you. Tell me more about you. Why does your dating profile describe you as a 36-year-old woman and not multiple young adults? I'm sure you get asked that a lot.
Huh?
Oh, it's because, Renard, why is that again? Because this is a game show, and you can guess which of us is Mindy, or you can win this cash prize and a date, I guess. Because you're actually all one being. Mindy is sort of a hive, is short for hive mind. What do you want to do? I'm pretty sure this one will lose us money, or gain a soul. This one, I'm not entirely sure. Probably gonna lose. Feels like it's gonna affect mind or possibly hype.
Game show!
Game show. Did somebody say game show?
Have you been lurking in that corner waiting for somebody to say game show all this time?
Don't judge me. Everyone needs a hobby. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for tuning in to our debut episode of Mindy or Not Mindy. I'm your celebrity host and excruciatingly eligible bachelor, the Interdimensional Prince. Let's start with the contestant number 1, the hairy fellow with the baby blue eyes. What's your name, doll? Scott Howell. Incorrect. The answer that we were looking for was Mindy. You're disqualified. Aww. Contestant number 2 with the sultry spirit. Here's your question. What was the first message you sent to Ernest the Avarice?
Naughty.
I'm gonna go with a dick pic. This is online dating. There's like a 75% chance any given DM is a dick pic.
Nope. The correct answer was, "Hi Ernest, do you watch The Office? I love it personally." This just leaves contestant number 3, who I suppose is now Mindy by default. Congratulations. But since my lawyer says that my dating game shows need to have value consent, I'll give Ernest the option to choose the date with you, or whatever's behind the mysterious door. I'll choose the mysterious door. Congratulations, Ernest. You've won Renard's wallet and the -3 money inside it. How your wallet got behind the mysterious door truly is mysterious. But oh well, at least you got +3 soul for cheering up Ernest with cash.
Cats can't normally drive, but
Your
I
wallet
am
got
no
stolen.
normal cat.
But my wallet. We got some soul.
Alright, I can take us either to the Battle Royale or the dungeon. Battle Royale or dungeon. This can
Murder
get
or
us.
murder?
This could get us hype, which we need, but this could also give us mind, which we need. To the dungeon. Can I touch this thing, Valerie? Break it and you buy it. Normally, a dungeon would be a dark, scary place for people to be locked up and punished.
Take that, you evil spirits!
But in the world of video game logic, everyone knows dungeons are just challenging labyrinths waiting to be explored. There are plenty of ways to plunder a dungeon. What's your preferred method? Fight the dungeon boss, grind for experience, or solve puzzles. Well, we seriously need mind. But I'm afraid of what happens to hyper stamina, potentially. Risk it for the biscuit! You and your friends enter the dungeon. Before you is a locked door, a big square hole in the floor, and a lever.
This is one of puzzle rooms? We gotta put our heads together and solve this conundrum. A big hole and a little pole. What could it mean?
I'm pretty sure it's a lever. We're meant to flip it.
Nah, that's too obvious. It's a puzzle dungeon, boo. You gotta think outside the box.
Oh! Is there something outside the box if we dig a hole out more? Honestly, I kind of just like to dig a hole.
Thanks, Scotty.
Hey, that's not a bad idea. Maybe the key's buried down there? Good thinking, Scott.
Fine, you help your friends dig out a big hole even more. It's hard work and eventually politics a minute to relax. by leaning on the lever. Whoa, is that an earthquake? Nope. You look up to see some things that are similar to but legally distinct from Tetris pieces falling from the ceiling.
I think we're supposed to arrange those pieces to fit in the hole.
Mm-hmm.
It seems so obvious now. Not that I hit the lever anyways. Which was my plan from the get-go.
Sure, you Polly's got arranged pieces the way that they should have been, but the amount dug out accidentally made the hole actually one piece bigger.
So, it's unsolvable now? This can't get any worse.
Oh yes, again. The door you came from slammed shut, and the room is filled with ticking of time or counting down.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh. What do you think happens when it reaches 0?
God, who knows? Death 2 Super Death? Something even worse than the sequel to Death?
Help!
TheAzalan! Can you do that thing where you solve our problems in an unexpected way before we succumb to a horrible fate? The sooner the better.
How to put your yoga skills to use, do the missing piece asana, or access the shop menu and see if this dungeon sells tips for puzzles, or a skip this level option. This will probably cost us money, which we can't afford to lose, since we're now focusing soul. You cry out to any gods, demons, or GMs that might be listening. Please don't kill us, we'll pay you to escape, help! Suddenly, the bits of bone scattered around you that thought were just a scene dressing assemble into an animated skeleton. Hello, he says cheerfully. I heard you wanted to buy a hint. Please feel free to pursue the ancient tablet and microtransactions.
Had free dungeon experience, extra lives, excluded limited edition skins, get out of puzzle free cards. Wait, you can pay to just skip the whole level? Why is that even for sale?
It makes the dungeon profitable. We used to be in the red, but this adventure is looting us all the time. But with these premium options, we can profit and also provide a stimulating plus 3 mind enhancing puzzle experience, even for those who are less intelligent.
What?
Hey, what are you trying to say? We aren't dumb. We're great at dungeons. Right, Scott?
Hey.
Huh, I wasn't paying attention. Look, I bought a top hat wooden tablet. Do we win a puzzle now? Fine, he's got you there. You pay -3 money to skip the level and get on with your lives.
Please tell me Scott keeps the top hat for the rest of the road.
Who knows?
What's our strategy here?
Alright, what do you want to do?
Still have the noodle buff.
Yep, we do have the noodle buff, meaning if you trade something, we get +1 with the resource you trade for. You go to the bus stop, you can talk to Valerie again and potentially get closer to having a date. Info lets us see something that might be coming up. Talk to Polly or Scott. Or you can go to the car, and again, the car you can potentially affect our stats.
Let's go to the noodle.
Neutral stand.
Nighttime.
I'll do...
And then for me, I am going to the car.
Let's choose wisely.
Welcome to Noodle's Pizza Powder.
Welcome to Noodle's Swap Shop, where friends get a discount and cops pay double.
Noodle said a cab.
But you're neither of those things, so let's settle for regular price, yeah?
Alright, what do you want to trade? Postcard from your mom, a sequel to erotic fanfic from Dragon about dragons, out the road trip, or enchanted guitar that can only be played Wonderwall. Remember, this gave us hype, so we probably don't want to give this up right now. This is Mind. I believe this is Soul. And I don't know what this one is.
Well, I don't want to give away Soul. If that's what we're trying to get.
I mean, Mind isn't so low that we could risk up giving a little bit of Mind away.
Yeah, we could give the How to Roadtrip the book.
I'll do that one.
Yep.
Alright, in exchange, you can get mouth stuff, which I'm thinking might be stamina. You can get the truth, which might be mind or magic. You can get a horse costume, the butt only. I don't know what that one is at all. Or when I went to heaven, all I got was this dumb t-shirt.
That might be Soul, actually.
Potentially.
Let's get this stupid t-shirt.
Crap to make a quick
Soul up,
buck.
mind down. Oh, look at how close we are to... We need 3 more soul.
Oh, shit.
Thanks for stopping stopping by. See you at the next rest stop. Do you know I'll be at the next rest stop?
You will totally regret this.
Because we're in an endless time loop, silly. See you in your 4 more turns.
Might take a short
meta joke.
10-hour power nap.
Now, I could do risky. And remember, risky means it'll take 1 off of one of our lower stats and put it on soul. Or it could be a cautious planner, take 1 away from soul and give it to one of the weak. It'll go to one of the lower ones.
Up to you.
I'll be cautious. But a tiny bit more stamina. We're still super close. If we get 2 things that give us soul, then we'll get the soul victory. Just gotta make sure we don't hit 0 on anything before then. Do not give away any fancy hats to weirdos in... just remember, don't give away any fancy hats to weirdos in bathroom stalls. Well, honestly, we probably could do that. We have plenty of money. Alright. I could take us to a casino. Chances are you're gonna have some fun. Or I can take it to Simon Soup's, a soupier special place. I feel like a casino's got a good chance at losing us money, which we have money to spare right now. Let's go to the casino!
Dungeon? More like fungin, am I right?
I don't get it. Flashing lights, rolling dice, people sobbing at their life's fortunes are gambled away.
Curiosity killed the cat.
No doubt about it, you're at a casino. Gambling is risky and reckless, but so is going on the road trip with Polly and Scott, so whatever. Question is, what about... So now you're here, what do you want to play? Let's see, chance, roulette, the forbidden games, skill, poker. This will probably be mined. This... Like, I get all of these are probably going to end up losing us money. Or potentially winning us money, depending on what. But, skill will probably be based on mine. Chance will be... or I can do the forbidden games, which might be magic, because they're forbidden. Forbidden games! You enter the casino, ready to make some sweet money.
Yes.
Yes! I love casinos. The land of random chance, impulsive decisions, and drinking. Everything's coming up, Polly!
Hey!
You're the expert here, bro. What game should we play?
That's a hard question. There's roulette, slots, craps, poker, poker 2. Horse racing, snail racing, which drunk guy will make it to the bathroom first racing?
Says a mysterious stranger in a dark coat. If you're looking for a real gambling thrill, have you ever tried the Forbidden Games? I've never heard of it. What are the Forbidden Games? No, you're pronouncing it wrong. It's the Forbidden Games. The pregnant pause is important.
We're in. I love doing shady shit that requires a specific pronunciation.
Stranger leads you to the back of the casino, where a bouncer stands next to a curtain. He does a strange gesture, and the bouncer pulls the curtain aside. You're led down a dark hallway. When you pass the kitchen, then you pass what appears to be an illegal boxing ring filled with brawny fighters. Then you pass a room filled with people in cages. They're all sobbing, "Never make a deal with a small green creature with tentacles!" You pass another kitchen, then another dark hallway, then another illegal boxing ring. But it's in a kitchen, and the boxers are wearing chef hats. "Here we are," says the stranger. "In this final room, welcome to the Forbidden Games."
Ah.
Wow, this place is really dim, dusty, and smells like bad decisions. Awesome!
The Forbidden Games room is filled with tables around which sketchy, scarred-up people sit, playing inscrutable card games and flashing knives. This doesn't seem safe, but it was a long walk to get here, and you need to breathe it before you go back, so you might as well pick something to play. Let's see, an extremely strange table where they play a game that seems to be riddled with obscure rules and little sense. Or the Lenny gambling table, where people gamble obscene amounts of money on all kinds of things around this random dude Lenny's life, without him even knowing.
A hamster ball and a muffin?
Yes. Let's see, do I want to go to the extremely changed table where they play a game that seems to be riddled with obscene rules and little sense, or the Lenny gambling table? But gambling on Lenny. Surrounding the tables are several screens, all broadcasting different locales where one guy, Lenny, seems to be a frequent visit. They're all gamblers at a park, and a metro station, and a diner, and an office cubicle, and a bedroom, and a bathroom.
Nice.
This seems really invasive, but hey, I came here to gamble, not question anybody's morals. $5 says Lenny's late for work!
Lenny's alarm clock goes off, but he sleeps through it, and he's over an hour late. Point to Polly. Lenny's getting a sandwich for lunch now, says the Croper. Do I hear any bets on if he'll put ketchup on a sandwich? Oh, I bet he'll accidentally put the ketchup on his penis instead. Lenny puts mustard on a sandwich to everyone's choggin. But then you think, you get it now. The riskier, less likely the event you bet on, the bigger the payout if it happens. Someone wins $1,500 on a winning bet that Lenny will lose his job. Another gets $20K betting on that he'll sell his gaming console to pay his rent. I'm sick of you, Lenny, Lenny's husband says on screen. You have no drive, no ambition, I want a divorce. This thing gets really interesting. You bet -3 money on Lenny losing his dog in the divorce.
Not cool!
You're bringing poor Captain Wolf into this? Shame on you.
Betting on the misfortune of one dude without his knowledge or consent is one thing, but doing it to a poor defenseless dog? Wow! I know we're monsters, Azalan, but we gotta draw the line somewhere. You make me sick.
I'm a cat, I don't care about dogs. So this is what it feels like to be an asshole among assholes. Ouch. Worse, Lenny manages to keep Captain Wolf in a move that benefits everyone, but you lose -2 soul.
Hi.
Oi!
Wow, that was all loss. That sucks.
That sucks.
Well, now you can take us to probably just a mirage or a movie set.
That would give us hype or stamina, and what the probably just
Lose mind.
lose mind or gamble. You know what? Probably just a mirage. It's fine.
Got a mirage?
I don't need the Animaniacs. Who keeps shedding in the car?
Sorry. Whoa, what sort of place is this? Is it even real?
This looks weird.
A location that's nonsensical could easily just be a product of a dehydrated, overheated brain. But half of the weird shit you do and see on a daily could fall into the same category too, so who's to say? One thing's for sure, you're going to explore the strange place where do you go? The Oasis of 1,000 Scots will lose us mind. Wise Talking Bush, who knows what that will do. Or Mirage Town. I have been to Mirage Town. That is gonna probably lose us some amount of mind if we go to the Mirage Town.
Let's go to the Wise Talking Bush then.
Alright. You and your friends check out the Mirage. It's full of gorgeous oases, flying pigs, unproblematic tweeter feeds, and other things that you never expect.
Polly, listen.
Check it out, Polly. There's a bush making noises near that iridescent camel with 16 humps. Hi, kids. I'm Counselor Counselor Foil Talking Bush.
Neat. Nice talking magical bush. I was wondering when we'd run into one of these.
Are you sure it's just not Counselor Folge disguised as a bush?
Nah, I don't think this is Flodge. It wouldn't make sense for him to be out here anyway.
Lame.
Like, why would Flodge wear a bush disguise and sit in the middle of the desert for no reason? That'd be incredibly sad and lame.
Hey, if I was Folge, which I'm not, I wouldn't be sad or lame of me. I mean, of him. He dressed up as a bush, live in the middle of the desert. It would be an admirable commitment to a noble art of camouflage, committing to things you love that is sad or lame. It's brave and cool. Whoa, that's wise. You're right, Polly. This is an all-knowing talking bush. Of course I am. Now, if you want, I could use some of my wise magic bush powers to answer your questions about secrets of the universe.
Sounds awesome! Guys, we have one chance to ask a super smart question. We gotta make it count.
I never said anything there about being a limit on the questions.
Yeah.
Nope, we only get one. Them's the fucking rules. Nard, what should we ask Counselor Floral Talking Bush?
Use this opportunity to solve MonsterKind's biggest unsolved mystery, how planes work. Or ask the bush for its bank account password. This will probably make our mind go up, potentially.
Yeah, that would probably give us money. Frickin' planes, how do they work?
Yes.
Yes! Good idea. I've always wanted to know the answer to this deeply kept secret.
Well, that's actually not much of a secret, actually. It's just... My theory is it's been that they pull the plane back and it's ginormous slingshot and let it fly that way.
Oh, good theory. It's not like we can see the plane taking off on the tarmac, so we wouldn't be able to see the slingshot.
Actually, kids, planes fly with.
My theory is that they have to make periodic sacrifices to the plane gods throughout the flight to stay airborne.
Plot twist.
Why do you think you never see the same flight attendants twice?
Wow, good points from Polly. You always assume they stuff engines with birds that fly on the plane for them. That's a good one. You know, I saw this documentary about a plane crash where they got a whole bee colony to hole up in the plane, and that wasn't a documentary. Now look, what you've done. Your inability to pay attention was so vexing I couldn't describe my frustration anymore. Listen up. Planes actually fly based on lift, drag, gravity, and thrust. If you turn your physics textbooks to diagram on page 105...
Wait, there's homework involved in this explanation? Ew! Can't we just say it's birds in the engines and call it a day?
No! You asked if I can dazzle you with this beautiful auto camouflage. It's at least going to teach you aero science. Right. You get at least gain +3 mind from just lecture, but you definitely lose -3 hype learning aeroscience in the boiling desert heat.
You ever seen a cat drive?
We really need to get some hype.
Yep.
Planetarium's all a mystery. Okay, I'm taking this to the light because there is guaranteed hype here.
Let's get wet!
What is this place even real?
Probably not.
Cool. On a hot sunny day like this, a lake visit is a perfect way to beat the heat.
A sight to behold.
It's also the perfect excuse to see your hot friends in swimsuits. Not that you were fantasizing about what this whole time. Nope, definitely not. Cough, cough. Anyway, what do you want to do from here? Go swimming will get us hype, and build sandcastles, or collect seashells, but we really need hype. You're about to get in the water when a loud whistle stops you in your tracks. It's the lifeguards.
Hey, long time no see. What brings you guys to the lake?
We wanted to go swimming, but we can't do that at a lake, right? We can do that at a lake, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, sure can, bruh, but only if you know how to swim safely.
Huh.
Okay, how do you do that?
Is it a good time to mention I don't remember how to swim?
Damn, dude, we totally forgot. Anyone got any ideas?
I know you shouldn't eat beforehand. Move your arms and legs around. Avoid wearing heavy stuff that'll drag you down, like metal or stone.
Huh.
Oh, balls, I'm totally made of stone. Do you think that's why I lost my last job as a lifeguard?
That makes sense. It must be why I got fired too. I'm usually pretty stoned. But you guys aren't made of stone or metal, so you're safe, I think. Have fun out there!
Huh.
Are you sure that's all it takes? You haven't told us any actual tips on swimming safely yet. Fair enough. If you're nervous, you should get something in my lifeguard bag. That'll totally help you swim. But then again, I also have a lot of random shit in here. Does any of this crap seem helpful for swimming, TheAzalan? Let's see. A very small and intense swimming instructor that is harsh, but he is kawaii. Life insurance, just in case. A pair of bright arcane armbands that allow the user cast your forbidden floating spell. This will probably cost us magic. This will probably cost money. I'm not entirely sure what this costs, but I'm gonna use the magic because that we still have a good amount of.
Mad respect. The arcane armbands of buoyancy are super powerful magic items.
Really? Well, they look like regular floaties to me.
Dude.
That's because you don't know how to use the magical chest, dude. Wanda and I got ours from a wizard who lives at Fillet. Fillet? The gas station?
Huh.
Yeah, that's just what they want you to think. The wizard who lives in the Fillet parking lot told us that it's actually a magical pocket dimension.
We were skeptical at first too, but then the wizard gave us some magic cosmic brownies and totally opened our eyes.
Then when Wanda and I were tripping magic balls and the wizard gave us these armbands of buoyancy to aid us on whatever you do next, I don't fucking care.
There was a catch. We had to dump magic onto the armband to make them work.
We used the magic metal elephant trunks at Fillet to get the magic at the time. I don't know where you'll find any magic at all out here.
Oh, I got it.
Oh, we've been filling our car with magic. Let's use some of that. I'm pretty sure dumping our hard-earned fuel on these floaties would be a terrible idea.
You're like somebody who totally lacks the magic touch.
Bro!
Come on, Azalan, we gotta do it. The flotation spell won't work otherwise. Ugh, fine. You lose -3 magic dunking the floaters in the gasoline. At least you still have fun playing with the lake and gain +3 hype splashing around with your friends.
Let's win this thing.
Alright, where are you taking us? You can take us to the circus! Dun, 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 or a pet contest. What's that? Pet contest?
Aminals.
God, quit using my shedding puff. But it makes me feel so silky. You're surrounded by pets of the highest pedigree, here to prove that they are the best of the domesticated animal kingdom.
Ow!
Well, you've got a pretty impressive good boy of your own who's ready to compete. Scott could win this thing easy peasy. It might be his first and only chance to actually outsmart his competition. The only question that remains is what category do you want to enter him in? You got category talents, category obstacle course, which gives his hype, or category looks, which who knows what will happen with that.
Let's go with looks.
Go with the looks. You all enter Scott into the pet contest he's very excited about.
Awesome, bro!
This is awesome, bros. I've always wanted to compete in a pet contest. It's 50% wolf, 50% man, 100% psyched. You are too. You survey the room, sussing out the competition and spot none that are other than Dahlia signing up to get registered.
Hey guys! I'd like you to meet my pet, Astaroth. I found him growing in my septic tank. Isn't he the cutest?
You're not sure if a huge beast that could eat you whole can be described as cute, but you're not going to upset Astaroth by disagreeing.
Astaroth, get fancy!
Astaroth surely makes a face. Is it fancy or a thing of nightmares? You're not one to be the to judge that. The judges are.
Great job, buddy. You'll be the belle of the ball for sure. Have a treat.
Now, if feeds Astaroth something you can convince yourself isn't a severed finger.
Good luck, you guys. Hope you can still be friends after I kick your asses at having the cutest animal.
Oh.
Dang, are you guys sure I can win this? Now, I know I'm a handsome boy, but the competition sure is surely cute.
I see your point, buddy. I mean, just look at that lady's tortoise. The eyebrows on that thing, that turtle surely sucks.
Naughty.
And look at that fluffy orange kitty. Its face is grumpy, but also somehow aloof and mysterious. That cat's got some really big dick energy.
Your friends are not wrong.
Yeah.
Your friends are not wrong, but how far are you willing to go in order to make Scott look more handsome for the next few minutes? Scott needs no glow up, he's beautiful already. Everybody loves Scott for being a good boy, but being a bit of a bad boy is sexy too. Give him an earring that makes him 5% hotter. The forbidden transmutation circle that turns Scott into the hottest creature on Earth, a bartender. This has the lowest impact on things, normal impact, heavy impact. And so far our luck is in whatever we lose is a big loss. So, like, the forbidden transmutation circle can turn Scott into like, it may cost us magic because it's for, transmutation circle.
But, like, it's gonna be, like, about 5.
Potentially, yeah.
And we could, like, we have 7 magic. We could gamble it. Like, worst case, it's my fault if we lose. You know what? Fuck it. Bartender!
A bartender? Alright.
Yes.
Stomps go up!
Using forbidden magic sounds like a -3 soul move. Fuck. I didn't want to use soul, but fuck it! I'll do whatever it takes to win this thing!
It's confusing, because alchemy cost us fucking magic before, so...
Right?
Oh, and this did cost us magic. With -2 magic, you draw the transmutation circle and scrapping with many arcane symbols. That, when translated, are basically just an employment contract. Scott is enveloped into smoke that smells like an expensive liquor and upscale lounge booth leather. And when he emerges... Good evening, Mr. and Mrs. Pet Contestant Judges. Welcome to my bar. What can I get you for today? Oh, look, and how well-groomed this pet is. The judges say fanning themselves. He's even trained to speak on command. Please, let me make you my yummy drink. It takes some time to prepare because I'm going to do lots of unnecessary shaking tricks to make myself look cool. You see, I'm also something you'd call a mixologist. That means I take more time to make cocktails, and they're also more expensive. Wow, this pet is so cultured, anyone can make me a cosmopolitan bartender. Sure, while I take an excessive amount of time making your drink, would you like to unload your sorrows onto me? How wonderful. He's handsome, trained, and a great listener.
Muscles!
Watch me pour these two drinks into one drink. Now I'll do some sexy poses, flex my biceps while I shake it up. Shaky, shaky. Oh my, he's so casual, and at the same time, so passionate.
Nice.
Wow, look at him go! I should get Scott to market my toilet wine. Damn it, Astaroth, fancy hat can't top that. I knew I should have gotten a rat that could cook classy French cuisine.
The judges give Scott the win, and some of them even give them their phone number. They gain +3 money and +2 hype. Well, that did even things out a little bit, but yeah, that did cost us soul, which sucks.
God damn it, that's not what I wanted.
Hours of sleep.
I'm gonna go to the info booth. Where do you want to go?
Some time to update my fanfic.
Might take a short
Okay, let's see what we got
10-hour
coming up.
power nap.
Factory, fortune teller. Oh, I can get us back on the track of
What's
Soul
our
Train.
strategy here?
You want to talk to Valerie again?
Talk to Valerie.
A future. Ooh. So this heart means it's a deep conversation. So at a point in the conversation, you will get a dialogue choice to pick. What you want to do is make sure you're paying attention to what she's saying, so that you know what dialogue choice to pick to deepen your relationship with her.
Huh.
My future?
What?
Nothing. It's just my favorite not my favorite topic. I don't need plans for the future, really. And not having a plan doesn't exactly fly with my sister. You know, Vera, she has plans on top of plans. She has 24 spreadsheets to manage her 100 different goals. She has everything planned, the house of her dreams, the job she wants to have, all the hobbies she wants to master.
That's Vera for you.
It's a trait I admire about her, but it's definitely not for me. I don't go with the flow. It's let my life unravel by itself. So every now and then she asks what my plans are. She means well and she's my favorite person on the planet, but she can't be a bit suffocating. And the thing is, we all look for meaning, for purpose. My sister has this very rigid notion of purpose and success. But purpose can take in infinite forms at different places for each person. I can even change over the course of your life.
Yeah, you do you and all that.
No.
Basically. But I still love to better understand myself and what my definition of purpose and success is. I'm in no hurry to find all of that out, but I think it's good to always be on a state of curious wandering to avoid falling into total passive status. The question is, how do I start this search? Ironically, I feel a bit lost. Maybe you can help, Valerie. Fiction is a window into potential lives. Binge watch 100 TV shows to analyze each path works best for you. You're from a quirky lawyer to meth cook. If you don't know what to do, a good solution is to start a family. Then you lose all free time. Then the only thing you will realize is wanting to do is with your life. Strip yourself of all expectations. Get a backpack and get lost in a faraway land where no one knows you. Become a blanket slate in order to learn who you are. Which option do you want to go with? Which do you think will speak most to Valerie?
She likes to go with the flow and see what happens. I mean, I think the blank slate?
That's what I was thinking too. Stripping yourself of all expectations. Because, this one, definitely not her.
No.
And, nothing she has said would make this sound like it makes sense. So.
Yeah.
Alright, so you want to go with option number 3?
Yes.
Good job. That's not a bad idea, Renard.
Yeah, sometimes you lose perspective when you're looking at a problem from too close.
Makes sense. Maybe by changing my environment, I can breathe a bit and discover that I really want for myself.
You could even go by a different name.
What do you mean?
Well, it's a little silly thing, but just imagine you're living somewhere else under an alias and just not being Valerie. you build this new persona that feels totally new and see where it leads you.
Ah!
Hey, I like that. Renard, you're on a streak of weird but actually good ideas. What do you have for breakfast today?
Pancakes?
It shows.
Thanks.
It's a compliment, you clever doofus. Take it.
Okay.
You spend the rest of the night discussing where Valerie could go with this journey into the self-discovery, which alias she could use. Is Valerie more than a friend?
Sure, let's go on a date with Valerie.
Alright, now we gotta win.
Yay!
All we all need to do is win. Week 6.
Let me untangle my tentacles first.
Alright, you have the city under attack. It must be the only idiot driving into the city. Or a picnic spot. It's a beautiful day to eat outside. What do you want to do?
City under attack.
City under attack? Alright. Best thing about Road, nothing happens. And then something happens.
Of course something happens. You fucking jinxed it.
A cop car pulls up behind you and signals for you to pull over. Shit. Good morning, fellas. Can we see everyone's license, please?
I've sat and thought and looked at this ghost almost like yeah. I know it's expired, but I never drive anyway, and do you know how hard it is to get the DMV to issue you a new ID when you're legally dead? No, it's not that. You and your hairy friend who looks suspiciously similar to this fugitive. Look.
The cops show you some weird posters. The fugitives admittedly do look similar to your friends. Great job identifying the perps, partner. You two, keep your hands and wagging tail where I can see them, and step out of the car.
Oh, we're not the criminals on the poster.
Lame.
One, I would never wear those shades with that top. Two, Scott and I haven't committed dozens of crimes. We've committed like 4 or 5 top. What do you expect us to do, Missy? Investigative work?
Fuck now. This isn't a detective newbie. We've just got to arrest you two. It's almost time for lunch anyway. Get out of your car now. Don't cause any trouble or you'll get a really pinchy handcuffs. The federal prison is not an acceptable final destination for this road trip. Stop the cops from arresting Polly and Scott. Your 2 choices: organize a long-awaited 3rd annual Polly and Scott lookalike contest in order to lure in the real criminals with a cash prize. Practice the auto deception by writing "not" on the wanted poster.
I did it!
What do you want to do? Part of me feels like, because again, this will gain and lose us stuff.
Yeah.
And like,
we have money to spare.
Yeah, we do have more money to spare than most things.
But these options are hurting my soul. But yeah, no, let's make the lookalike contest.
Bro!
Bro, it's finally time for the 3rd Polly and Scott lookalike contest. It was a huge fan of the first 2.
Looks like it. We just need the proper funds to get started.
Detective, the precinct was gonna use this year's budget to upgrade our gear, but this is definitely more important. We'll give you some money. You match the cops' contribution with -4 money of your own to fund the event. Soon you're judging the costumes of hundreds of knockoff Pollys and Scotts. Howdy, my brother's in sports team. I'm Scott, and I've got a full head of stuffing and a heart full of joy. That's so me. 10 out of 10 costume, bro.
Yeah. Oh, it's Polly o'clock. Time for some shenanigans with the practical jokers.
Nice.
Your costume's a little low effort, but damn if your performance didn't perfectly capture my essence. 6.9 out of 10.
Sup, dudes? I'm Chaz.
Hey, bro.
Hey, Chaz, bro. Boy, you're handsome. Can I get you to hear your Scott impression? My what impression? Who's got?
Are you not here for the Polly and Scott lookalike contest?
Nah, I'm looking for a breakfast buffet. I guess it's the other atrium. Sorry to intrude. Well, we've interviewed every contestant and none of them with our fugitives. This is a waste of time. Did you check those Polly and Scott lookalikes stealing the cash prize over there?
What? Are you doing? You're lads in the air.
Shit, they ran off. Which way did they go? They're here looks like preps. Yeah, maybe a venue where everyone looks the same was a bad place to hire to lure a fugitive. But this is not your problem. +4 hype and you get on the road trip. Okay, so also goes up per week as well, not just from Scott and Polly's buffs. Okay, good to know. Burning buildings, screaming people, and eardrum-shattering roars.
Scott?
There's no question about it, a kaiju is attacking the city. I'm not sure why you decided to visit the city, obviously experiencing a deadly event. But then again, I don't know why you even expect logic from you anymore. Nevertheless, you now need to protect yourselves from death by giant reptile. What do? Fight the kaiju. Evacuate the city, accept your fate. What's this do? Progress through 3 stages by always picking options tied to a high resource. Huh. That one's new. I haven't done that one before. What do you want to do? Magic's the only thing where, like, I think a high risk of losing, but I also don't know what this one would actually mean.
I'm not sure.
It's like progress through 3 stages by always picking options tied to a high resource. So like we'd always have to pick options that are like tied to like soul or hype, like something that's higher.
Yeah.
I don't know what that means for actual payout of stuff.
I feel like evacuate the city might give us soul.
Maybe.
Because it's doing the right thing.
It's your choice.
Let's evacuate the city.
Alright. You wisely decide today is the day to play the hero. Better to take the more practical approach and help people escape the kaiju. But there's a problem.
Everyone, get your butts out of the city now! I don't know if you noticed, but there is a fuck-normous kaiju here to kill you!
Oh great, huffs a nearby woman. Don't tell me you kids have fallen for it too.
Not cool!
Fallen for what? Did somebody do a prank on us and I didn't notice? We'll get those suckers next time. It's not a prank, you moron. It's a conspiracy. The government only wants you to believe there's a kaiju destroying our town and eating our loved ones. It's obviously a nationwide cover-up for all the radioactive chemicals they put in the vaccines these days. You sheep will need to open your eyes. Besides, third of kaiju is overblown, says a man in the fedora. The leftist media is abusing the kaiju panic to push an agenda. You need to get your facts from a real news source, like my podcast, where I report on every thought I've ever had about what women's arms should look like.
Renard, these people suck. Are you sure we can't just let the kaiju eat them?
It's tempting, but you already decided to be a bigger person today. You just need to find a force stronger than common sense to drive these citizens out. So you can build a super long water slide that leads far outside the city limits, or gentrify the city, forcing the remaining population to move away.
Right.
What do you want to do? Make your choice.
These people don't deserve a water slide, but I'm also against gentrification. Fuck the water slide.
Alright.
It's not gonna be cheap, but it just might work. It's a good thing Scott and I had some cash saved up for a water slide emergency.
I love water slides almost as much as I love owning the libs, says the fedora guy. Where can I find this giant tube of fun? Are you a city dweller who's bored of cowering fear at home? Are you looking for an aquatic getaway right now? And look no further than the city's largest attraction, the world's longest evacuation water slide. It's fun for the whole family. It's super long. Where does it end? Who cares? Water slides rock. The slide will lead you to a great time. Bring your family, bring your friends. Let the woman and children go first. The slide is the most fun way to run through the giant kaiju ever devised. Prize aside before this deal and all of your lives are gone.
Wait, why are we shooting a commercial? That wasn't in the budget. We don't have that kind of -4 money.
Who cares? I've already got +4 hype in my swimsuit trunks. Let's get wet.
Cats can't normally drive, but I am no normal cat.
Well, we're...
Okay, well, I'm gonna take us to the factory so we can get some soul.
Bite More like bite you.
Haha, I get it. Factories are ruled by long hours, hard physical labor, and crushing weight of capitalism on everyone's shoulders. It's obviously the perfect place for you to have fun and cause a little chaos. There are rows upon rows of conveyor belts stuffed by workers assembling something. How do you participate? Seize the means of production!
Unionize!
You and your friends crash a union meeting. It seems all the factory workers have turned up to list some complaints to tell the factory boss. Let's tell the boss we won't work weekends anymore, says one worker. I've missed so many good TV show premieres. Let's demand better snacks in the vending machine, says another. I'm sick of off-brand potato chips and candy bars. Tell the boss man that you won't come back to work until my wife gets me another cat, says a third. It's totally unfair that I can't have more cats. Oh, I got one. Tell that mean boss that you demand a raise of +2 doggy treats an hour.
Tell the boss you're not working another minute until he gives you a 6-month vacation twice a year.
With your demands decided, you all storm the boss's office. You break down the door and find no one inside. Whoa, where's the boss, they ask. Could it be that we've never even had a boss? Does anyone remember even meeting him? Or did this factory just show up one day and we assigned ourselves jobs and conditions because it seemed logical? If there's no boss, then I want to be the boss, shouts the worker. First rule is I make all the money and anyone who bitches about it gets fired.
Shit, now everyone's gonna want to be the boss, and whoever becomes the boss will just be hated by everyone else and kicked out. It's a never-ending cycle.
That sucks, but you don't work here, so maybe you should just let them handle it. Lol, JK, can you imagine? Of course you're gonna propose your own solutions. Who should be the new boss? You need bosses. Fuse the consciousness of all factory workers into one being. Proletariat, the working class. That will probably cost magic, which we're low on. This dog, what he lacks in business acumen, he makes up for in cuteness. Woof woof. Yeah, let's go with the dog.
Awesome, bro!
Great idea, TheAzalan. Dogs are the monster's best friend, and they've never betrayed us.
Yeah, I think dogs are the only non-corruptible creatures left on Earth. A dog would make a great boss. I see no flaws in this plan whatsoever.
A few days later, your plan is in full effect. Cue the theme song. He calls for the shots, he signs the checks, he wags his tail and wants his pets. Boss dog! He's the best boss who loves you. Give him walks, give him praise. You'll be sure to get a raise. Boss dog! He's the boss who loves you. If you want to be made in treats, and lead your employee on a leash, call Boss Dog. He's the boss that loves you. Woof woof. On today's episode of Boss Dog, the company accountant enters the boss's office. Boss Dog is scattering around the carpet on his butt. Canned laughter ensues. Hey, Boss Dog, says the accountant. I was looking over the quarter's finances and our profits are plummeting. We need to lay off at least a third of the staff. The accountant hands Boss Dog a financial report. Boss Dog chews them to bits. Oh, Boss Dog. Well, okay, I guess we'll just ignore the problem for now, signs the accountant. Can't argue with the boss. Wow, this is a great plan. Sure, the company loses money for money. Well, why did we lose money, though?
Yeah.
Why? It's not our business. Well, look how cute Boss Dog is. He's got soft ears and +4 soul. You ran out of money and have to end the road trip early. With no money, you can't afford your rent, and you're all evicted from your homes. You're forced to live in the sewers. Your new roommates are the sewer rats. They're the worst. They use up all the sewer water and eat your hard-earned dumpster snacks. Man, roommates suck.
But...
On the bright side, you won because you had less money. You had less money lost than I did. I still don't get why that lost us money, though.
Yeah, I'm not too sure why that lost us money.
Well, that sucks.
Oh.
Well, that was Monsters Road Trip. What'd you think?
I'm confused.
Yeah, no, that makes sense. Yeah, no, it's a weird game for sure. Yeah.
Yep.
But
I mean, Monster Prom was freaking weird.
True. But I think I'll end stream there. We've been going for a little over 2.5 hours now. Thank you for joining me.
Thank you for inviting me.
And thank you for everyone who watched and stuck around. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Please come back next time. I will definitely be playing more Monsters Road Trip at some point.